my god, hi. Excuse me. Hello. I'm a little late for anyone who who has been actually like popping into these. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Just trying to adjust this thing. It's just like, I wish it were a little bit taller. Hello. Thank you so much. Earrings, Etsy, almost always. Like all my jewelry's from Etsy almost. Hello, hello, hello. What up? The fuck is up? Good afternoon. Yeah, I guess it is 12, huh? It still feels like morning. I had a late start today because I was, you know, when you have a cat and like you have a cuddly cat and she's warm and she's purring, like how do you get out of bed? You know what I mean? Hi, Western Australia. That was my problem today. I did not want to get out of bed. So I'm probably going to repeat this a few times, but yesterday I filmed a video specifically about new products and like complexion products for olive skin. And I was supposed to do a wear test, and that it went awry. It went awry. So I'm reapplying those products that I was testing right now. Hello, England. And then I'm redoing the wear test today. So I'm not talking about my foundation and my concealer here, but we are going to be playing with some new makeup aside from that. So about to get your tattoo. Your tattoos browed. Your brows tattooed. Holy shit, that's a big thing, Tinkerbell. That's exciting. Yeah, it's just like if you have a cuddly cat, how like, or any cuddly animal, how are you supposed to get out of bed? I don't. It's like unreasonable to think that someone should have to get out of bed when they are, especially when you have a cat like mine who is very specific with her cuddle time. You know, like it's mostly in the like first thing in the morning or like late at night. That's all I really get. So I gotta take what I can get, you know what I mean? Can't be expected to be anywhere. Luckily I wasn't expected to be anywhere today. Do I have either of the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt palettes? I used to have the Natasha Denona palettes. I don't anymore. I don't think I have any right now. Hi, France. I got a little dry shampoo on the top of my hairline, and now my foundation is sticking to it like all weird. Yeah, true. Cats, they really don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. Like sometimes I really wish that they could grow up and like get a job and like help me out, you know? But that doesn't appear to be happening. Doesn't appear to be happening. Hello, UK. Thank you so much. Do I have rare beauty review videos? I don't think I have like a dedicated review video. But I like a lot of rare beauty products. I don't like reach for them that often, but I used the foundation like religiously for such a long time. Such a long time. Like I absolutely loved it. But then I just got shedding. But then I just got better shade matches. So I kind of moved on. But I do like I loved the formula. I thought it was really beautiful. Loved the concealer. Again, kind of like moved on to other things. What else do I love? I love their highlighters, like their liquid and their powder highlighters are really nice. And what else? Lip liners, like the lip liners are nice. I haven't used Rare Beauty in a minute. There's just like so many freaking brands out there. You know what I mean? Like you end up trying so many things. And I am a person who I definitely like use the things that I love over and over again, which is like, I think pretty apparent if you watch my videos. But yeah, Rare Beauty is like, once I switched, I just haven't really like gone back to. But I like a lot of their products. I don't know. Hi. Hi, Nina. They do, yeah, they do have a job. That's true. Well, if that's their job, purring and cuddling, my cat isn't, she's not doing enough. Like she's not earning her keep right now. You know what I mean? Like we gotta like get it in a little bit more. What's up with you guys? Hi, Oregon. I've never been there. In fact, if you asked me to point it out on the map, I wouldn't be able to. Where are you guys? Is Oregon like Midwest? But like truly, when I tell people that I'm from New Hampshire, like I meet so many people, like if I'm talking to like Uber drivers or whatever, and when I say I'm from New Hampshire, they never know what the fuck I'm like. They're like, "Where's that?" Like nobody knows where New Hampshire is. It's very funny. I had a really sweet Uber driver the other night, my boyfriend and I. And where did he say it was from? Wait, was he from Oklahoma? He was from Oklahoma. He was so sweet, but he was asking us about like where we were from. When I said New Hampshire, he was like, "Which one is that?" I was like, "Valid." So valid. Hello, Luxembourg. Hello, Frankfurt, Germany. I have been to the UK. I went to London. With Lisa Eldridge. It was the best trip of my entire life. And actually, I had been there once before. When I was like 8, my parents brought me, and so I don't really remember. I remember some things, but I don't remember a lot. You know, I was 8. My brother was like 5. I don't think I feel like he doesn't remember anything. You really got the short end of the stick. Is New Hampshire on the East Coast? It's one of the tiny ones, correct. Yes, it's one of the tiny ones. It's right to the east of Vermont. Hi, North Carolina. London was amazing. It was like truly the best trip. I was there for like 3 days and it was like the best trip ever. It was so funny because like I was there for my birthday and the event, like the Lisa Eldridge event was on my birthday. Excuse me. And I was so hyped for the trip. Like I was so hyped. Like everything about it was just like so incredible that the jet lag didn't hit me until like that night when I got back to the hotel after the event and I just like died. Like I just died. Like I slept. Oh my God. Because prior to that I was like so jacked up from like flying all the way to London and like having it like I sat next to Colin Hanks on the plane, which was weird. And I thought I didn't recognize him. I thought he was from Blink-182. And then when I got there, the first thing I did was I went to, like I landed and then like an hour later I went to go see Book of Mormon, which like was amazing. Yeah. And like, I don't know how I did that my first night because I like hadn't had any sleep. Like I couldn't sleep on the plane at all. I'm just not good at sleeping on planes. And then I was so jacked up from like the day and like meeting everybody. It was amazing. It was so amazing. I can't like literally I don't know why you asked me about it because I can't talk. I'm not going to stop talking about it. Like, it was like the best. Hi, Kansas. Oh my God. Hi, Emma. We're just like, we're just, our energy is aligned right now. Most often I use the House Labs foundation and I recently have been mixing it with the About Face foundation. I'm sorry. I wish that this would be a little bit higher. Like I feel like like my lights are like up here. Like I need you to be like there. You know what I mean? And I feel like you can really see things. I'm gonna try to grab a box to put you on. 1 second. But also, hello, Kansas. I'll scroll through here to talk to you guys. 1 second. Find a small box. Is this big enough? You'd think I'd have more boxes sitting around here. I'm putting you on some ribbon right now. But that's like that's the height that I want. I bought this little tripod. Off of TikTok. Because I was like, oh, this is exactly what I need. It's just a little too short. Like I just need it to be a little bit taller and I'm so annoyed. But whatever. Oh my God, hi Japan. Speaking of trips, that was like my favorite fucking trip I've ever been on, besides London. My favorite SPF for makeup is the one from Round Lab, Birch Juice. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the Birch Juice one and it's the SPF 50 and you can get it at Yes Style and Style Vana, I believe. But that's the one that I like the most if you are, like, a little bit more on the oily side. Oh, makeup with SPF, I'm dumb, sorry. Um, I mean, so many makeup products have SPF, you really need to prioritize the actual SPF, though. Like, it's not gonna make up for it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, happy, belated birthday, Melissa. You should definitely make travel a priority, it is a life-changing experience, truly. Oh my god, the jet lag coming back. Speaking of Japan, the jet lag, I was jet lagged the entire time and I didn't start to feel normal until, like, obviously the last day, which is, like, how it works, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I was dead, and we were there for a friend's wedding, so that was really, really rough. Like, so much fun, like, one of the most fun trips I've ever been on, but, like, oh my god, I was so I was so dead. Like, I can't even tell you how dead I was. The wedding, like, I think the wedding was, like, the night was it the night after? We were there for basically, like, 1 day before the wedding, so I had no time, absolutely no time to adjust. And by the end of, like, I was completely dead, and, like, we all went to, like, this Airbnb, that they rented after the wedding, and, like, I don't know how long I was there, maybe, like, 10 minutes, and I was like, "I have to leave, like, I need to go." So I missed out on a lot of stuff, which is really depressing, but, I really needed it, like, I really needed to sleep. Yeah, Melissa, I feel you. The older I get, my skin, I feel like it's constantly changing, and I just, like, don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. I think I've been like I have gone kind of like in and out of being dehydrated for a while, but I still get like I'll get oily in my T zone. Um, there's like all kinds of stuff that just like it makes it really hard to determine like what exactly my skin type is because I'm not necessarily dry. I'm not necessarily oily. I'm also not necessarily combination. So, because I don't even really get breakouts in my T zone, which is strange. I kind of get them on the outer perimeter of my face, which leads me to believe that they are more so due to dehydration. But I also get like like this and this over here. I usually get them like right before my period, which makes sense, you know. So it's like obviously like everything is affected by hormones, but I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I just think the skin is such a mystery. House Labs. No, I'm so in the House Labs Foundation. I am 030 fair cool. So House Labs, a lot of you guys let me know this because I hate the way they did this. They did this the same way that MAC does it, where like warm colors are cool in their book. Um, which like I get why they do it, but it's very confusing for like people who are thinking about like their skin and their undertone because it's not really painting. You know what I mean? So yeah, Mac has always like frustrated me with that. Like I was an NC, I think I was like an NC 13, if I remember correctly. Like before that, I think I was like an NC 15. I think before they had NC 13, I don't remember. Like years and years and years ago. Yeah. Lime crime topist. um, yeah. There's honestly like lime crime topist was one of a kind. Um, truly was one of a kind. And there are cool toned lip liners, but they're all almost like they're too dark. Um, or they're too cool toned, you know? Like they just go too far in that direction. And Lime Crime Topist was one of a kind, truly. And I have said it before that if I ever came out with like a one-off product, it would just be I would literally just like bring Lime Crime Topist back. Cause, you know, we bothered them about it, but they're never gonna bring it back. Cork eyeshadow. Oh my god, did they really? I never understand when I'm like I guess people just aren't using it anymore. But it's like it feels so strange when it's like it'd been such a classic. It's like, how are people not using it anymore, you know? But I mean, they do it for a reason. Like it's got to be a business decision, you know? Like it's not making them enough money or whatever. I don't know. Besides Topist, I haven't really had any, like I know that this was, for those of you who know of Samantha Rovendal, I know that like it was like a fucking joke that like literally everything she loved got discontinued like constantly. I haven't really had that except with Becca Cosmetics, just disappearing as a brand, and then also Topist. Topist was like the first time that I really had that like heartbreak of like something that I just like used every single day and loved and became such a staple in my collection. Just gone, just completely gone one day. Like that was so horrible. That actually happened with my favorite breakfast spot in West Hollywood. Just one day, just like it was gone. Like no warning, just gone. And actually, my boyfriend and I, our favorite coffee place. If anyone here is from LA or is familiar with LA, our favorite coffee place in Mar Vista, just gone one day. Just like you go there and it's just gone. It's just gone. There's just like a sign that's like, we're gone. I was like, what the fuck? So sad. Yeah. It seems to be pretty like, I don't know if it's like so common in New York, but my boyfriend is from New York, like the city, and stuff is constantly changing. It seems like, you know, when you're not there and then you go back like a few times a year, it's just like, what the fuck? Like this place was just here. Or like places that have been there forever are suddenly just gone. Honestly, we all need like a little bit of a warning so that we can like emotionally prepare, you know? Like, I'm sorry, your favorite coffee place and your favorite breakfast place? Like, the fuck? Crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I truly feel for the people who, like Samantha, experience their favorite things just like disappearing or like being discontinued consistently. It's like, what a horrible, what a horrible curse to have. I'm gonna be really taking my time with my complexion because I mentioned at the beginning of I almost said video, of this live stream. For anyone who wasn't already in here yet, I filmed a video yesterday testing 2 complexion products, and I was supposed to film a, like a, what do you call it? Like a wear test. And so I was gonna check in at the end of the day and be like, here, look at how my concealer held up and blah, 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 whatever the fuck. And I ended up going to a Bare Minerals event yesterday for their new complexion product. It's like a skin, it's like a, if they're, what's it called? Their complexion perfection tinted moisturizer, but like in stick form. And I just like was having the best time with the makeup artist. And I went there with a full face of makeup on, obviously, because I had filmed. And she was so lovely and we were having such a good time that I wasn't paying attention. And she was like, can I put some on you? And I was like, sure. And I was kind of expecting her to just like put a little bit on my face, but she ended up putting it kind of like everywhere. And then I didn't realize until I was in the Uber on the way home, I was like, dude, I just completely fucked my wear test. So today I am putting those products back on my face. We're gonna play with some other new products after, but yeah, I'm basically having to completely redo that because I fucked it up. I fucked it up because I'm a terrible YouTuber and I don't pay attention. But also, she was just so lovely and we were having a great time. So worth it, in my opinion. Well, hello, Xtina love. Oh my god, hi girl. I haven't seen you in so long. I don't even know what it is. What is the new Milk makeup product? I haven't gotten it. But sometimes stuff gets to me like a little bit slower. So like it could potentially just like be downstairs right now and I don't even know. Love you. Haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're doing well. You look so gorgeous in your profile picture. I want to slap you. So crazy. Thank you so much. I actually use panel lights, and they're like not they're actually very in my face and bright. to be completely honest with you. I actually don't really, oh, I didn't turn on my big light. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, honestly, I have too many lights. I have these, which are my hair lights back here. I have 2 panel lights on the side of me that are a little bit softer. And then I have 2 panel lights that are like, honestly, really fucking bright. And then I have a big round, like softer kind of panel light that's like up and above that I started using recently. I don't know how much I love it, but a concealer. Ooh, okay. Well, you know me, I want to test out the concealer. Jelly shimmer, that sounds fun. Okay, cool. All right, I'll keep an eye out. I will keep an eye out and I'll let you know if I get it. Um, I'm around next month, okay? So when you're here, let me know. Let me know. Are you guys doing an event or are you just coming? Because if you're just coming, let's get together. Like I haven't seen you in such a long time. And we were like twins for a second. I had your hair color. And I just want to let you know, sorry everybody, this is not for you. You were so my inspiration, by the way, because I like have been so obsessed with your red hair for so long and how well you wear it. And it didn't look as good on me as it does on you. But anyway, I miss you. I hope to see you soon. A finely milled translucent powder. An extremely finely milled translucent powder is the mineral matte finish powder from NYX. This is like one of the most finely milled translucent powders you'll see. Like I don't even know if you can really see this. This color isn't great for me. I don't know why I have light medium. It's a little bit more of like a peach. I use it sometimes to blur my lip line, like my lip liner, or to set like the outer perimeter of my face. But like, it's incredibly soft. Like, ooh, it just disappears. Like, I don't know if you can even like see, but oh my God, like truly it just sort of like becomes one with the skin. It's pretty incredible. Thank you. I liked the red. I liked it, but now here we are. Here we are. I'm like almost back to platinum. Almost back to platinum. Hopefully in a couple weeks when I have my next appointment, we'll be like fully back. It's just me, you know what I mean? Like it's just my vibe. Did I miss you testing the NYX Makeup Wonder Foundation? I haven't tested it. Don't really know that much about it. I'll be honest with you guys. This whole situation of like me being on a live stream and like talking to you guys and like filming content more regularly is like I'm getting back into it for this year. I kind of took last year as like a mental health year. Like that's what I was working on. Like work took very much a backseat. So in terms of like new things coming out, I'm like getting caught up. Okay. Like so yeah, anyway. Not that that's new. I'm like most of the time I don't know what the fuck is like coming out or what's going on because I'm just like I'm just like a terrible influencer. Just really am. I'm really bad at it. What mineral sunscreen? I'm not using a mineral sunscreen because unfortunately mineral sunscreens really dry my skin out. Like no matter what I do, they really dry my skin out. So it took me a long time to find chemical sunscreens that don't sting my eyes. But the 2 that I use are Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice, and then the Round Lab Birch Juice sunscreen, the SPF 51. They have one at Ulta, but it's like SPF 45, and I use the SPF 51, so I don't think it's the same thing. Like they have a few different ones that sort of look like they're in the same bottle. But yeah, so unfortunately. There was a brand called Covey, I think, Covey, and they had a really good mineral sunscreen that I used as my hand lotion. And I was obsessed with it because I can't use a chemical one on my hands because then if I go and like touch my eyes and they start stinging. But I don't know if like the brand went away or if they just continued the sunscreen or what happened, but I DM'd them and I was like, please bring it back. And I haven't heard anything, so. Haru Haru was great. It's like my go-to everyday sunscreen. But one day it started pilling on me underneath makeup, so. I really hate the way that the front camera of a phone just like You know what I mean? I feel like you're all up in my nose. I don't love it. I don't love it. All right, let's get moving. So I think did I use the ColourPop brow pencil in the last live stream? Anyone who was here for that? I think I did. I've been really liking it. I've been using like the darker brown, maybe it's like medium brown or something, but I've really been liking that color. Let me do my contours and stuff first. Do you happen to have a favorite color corrector for shifting your foundation color more? Sorry, are we back? FedEx was at the front door, and I'm the only person who answers the door for them. Hi, I'm good. How are you? So yeah, so NYX made a color correcting liquid that I loved. I don't know if they still use it because luckily I have, more olive foundations. So I haven't really had to use it that much. But yeah, NYX has one. I believe it's called the color correcting liquids, and they have like a bunch of different colors, which is great. And the formula is really, really nice. It doesn't manipulate your foundation formula, which is great. Also, I just forgot the name of them. Salt New York. They also have really great, like they have a green that's it's deeper, and I would say more olive than the NYX one. It's also like a slightly thicker formula, so it might be better for concealers. But they also have like white, and I think they have like other colors if you want to mix them in with your foundation. So those are two really great options. Those are probably the ones that I would recommend the most. I am using dirty brushes today, extremely dirty brushes, and I'm not proud of it. Like, look at this. Look at this one. That's really dirty. I've used this way too many times. Way too many times. So I really need to wash my brushes after this today. Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Foundation. I don't remember, honestly. The Hydra one? I don't remember. Maybe. But it clearly hasn't, it clearly didn't leave an impression. The Hydra Foundation? I don't remember. That's gonna bother me. I'd have to like look it up. I wish I had like a little, my laptop died a really long time ago and I just haven't gotten one. I haven't like replaced it because I have a desktop that I work on. But I wish I had like a little iPad because when I'm on my phone, I can't fucking do anything. You know what I mean? Do people live stream from iPads? That would probably look way better. Oh my, it would be so nice to have the chat like bigger. Interesting. Me just thinking out loud. Me just thinking out loud. Thank you. I got my earrings from Etsy. I get most of my jewelry from Etsy, to be honest with you. Like, I think with the exception of this gorgeous Lisa Eldridge ring and one other ring, all of these are from Etsy. Every single one of them is from Etsy. Like this one right here is from, I think, this like cheap Amazon brand, to be honest with you. And then this gorgeous Lisa Eldridge ring with, honestly, it's like disrespectful. It's disrespectful that I'm wearing this with any of the other rings that I have on my fingers, you know? But, oh, she's gorgeous. Hi Jenna. What up? Glad you're here. Etsy jewelry really is great. Like sometimes I'll just be like, I was like on a black earring, like black and gold earring phase, especially when I had red hair. And I just searched black and gold earrings and it's just like so many different things come up. And that's usually how I like, people ask often, like, how do I like find, or like when I'm like searching for jewelry, like how do I find it? And that's basically it. I'm usually like thinking about a color. Like this, I wanted green earrings when I had red hair. So I looked up green and gold earrings and I came across these and I was like, oh, that has like such a nice like look to it. You know? Ravi Beauty. What is Ravi Beauty? Hi, I'm 35. Oregon is above California. Oh yeah, it's like Washington area, right? That was so delayed, but like I asked that question so long ago and I just happened to be looking like I'm surprised I saw it. I don't know if you commented that a few times. Sorry if you did. Elf Soft Glam Satin Foundation for like a My Skin But Better kind of look. Let me think about that. I love the finish. Like I think the finish is absolutely gorgeous. My Skin But Better. Would I describe it that way? To me, it has like way more coverage than it claims to have. Like it says that it's a medium buildable coverage. But to be honest with you, it feels like a coverage. You know what I mean? My Skin But Better. It depends. Like if you're able to find like the perfect color, because I like personally they run a little bit like the shade that's closest to me is Fair Warm 15, and it's a little bit more like yellow, you know. Um, but I mean, yeah, I think it's a beautiful formula, you know. It is a beautiful formula. Oh, Allie Glein's brand. Wait, that's Ravi? Oh, okay. Interesting. She has a makeup brand? From what I remembered, she had like a travel like makeup like thing pack. What's it called? I was gonna say box, not a box. That's the only thing that I knew about. I'll have to look into it though. Eyeliners. Okay, interesting. Are they like, have you heard, are they kohl liners or are we talking liquid? Are we talking kohl? Are we talking about waterproof? Like, do I use Hourglass? I haven't in a very, very long time. I'm like not, um, I'm not super familiar with Hourglass anymore, to be completely honest with you. I think I used like the powders like way, way back in the day. They had some really beautiful palettes, but their shade range, like their skin tone shade ranges are just like egregiously horrible. Brow pencils. Oh, interesting. So she has like a bunch of stuff, pencil liners. Ooh, dark grayish color. Interesting. Okay, I'll look into Ravi Beauty. Where does Ravi come from? Does anybody know? You can't really like hide smile lines. You can like take steps to reduce creasing, but you can't like hide smile lines. You know what I mean? Um, and to be completely honest, I would encourage people to embrace smile lines because they're evidence of a happy life. You know what I mean? Supposed to mimic eyeshadow. Ooh, interesting. Okay. An incubator company that launched her own brand, and the products are really good. Okay. All right. Different skin types. Okay. You're selling me. I mean, if you guys are into them, then most likely I will be. Imagine I hate it. She's not an eyeliner person. Okay. Like the way that they blend, I'm assuming. Ravi is French. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm putting on contour. This one's not new. I'm just doing my contour before I get into new bronzer. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer in Defined. I always forget the name. But now I'm going to move on to, oh, do I want to use a cream bronzer before the powder bronzer? Hold on, let me check and see what I have here. So I have new powder bronzers from Milani that look really pretty. Oh, they sent this really beautiful PR box. It's like really gorgeous. And they're like blushes and shit. Powder blushes, you know, Luminoso, OG. I mean, they did reformulate, but whatever. These colors look really pretty. Look at that, looks really pretty to me. And then some bronzers on the bottom of this, but I have to like, I have to pull it out. Hold on. I don't know if I have experience with the baked bronzers, but this color looks really gorgeous, like the lightest baked bronzer color. Looks really pretty. Amalfi Glow. Excuse me. Sorry, I think I sneeze in every live. It's honestly very dusty in this room. I need to clean it. And then the highlighters, some really beautiful highlighters. Whenever I get like deep colors in bronzers, like if they send me the whole collection, I usually put them aside for people like Gabby so that she can add them to her kit if she wants to. Or I give them to friends or something, or I donate them. That sneeze really like tore me apart. Oh my god, rude. Thank you. Delighted, glad, happy. Cute, okay. The bronzers are really warm pigmented. Favorite brush for complexion? Natalie. My brush. Like, what are we talking about? Come on. Come on. I'm not the worst influencer in the world. But I mean, it, you know, it is though, for real. It does everything. Just, you know. Yeah, I gotta have I gotta have Gabby back to like sit in for a live. We've done some fun ones in the past. The shitty thing about this room is that I just don't have a lot of space. It's like it's a very small space. Like if I put my chair back a little bit, I'm gonna knock my background lights out. You know what I mean? They're deceptive. Okay, interesting. Okay, I know, right? Can you imagine if like, yeah, I actually don't care about my brush that like I created and have been using like every single day since I literally made it. I do have new concealers from Charlotte Tilbury, but I can't use them today because I had to whatever. Okay, grab this shit. All right, so mostly I have blushes, and lip products and mascara. I have a setting spray from Say that I haven't tried yet, but I think I just don't know if I want to like go in with a powder bronzer first because I usually use a powder bronzer to set my cream bronzer. So I think what I'm going to do is mix my contour with a little bit of my Merit bronzer first to neutralize the warmth of this, to do like a little bit of shaping for underneath, and then we'll go in and we'll like warm up since these are warm, deceptively warm. We'll go and like add a little bit of warmth with this and see how that goes. That's my plan. What song have I been listening to repeat? I haven't really. I haven't really had a song that's been like on repeat. I'd have to open my Spotify. I'm trying to think. It's almost always Beyonce. What's been on repeat? Oh, you know what I love? I'm obsessed with. I'm not like the biggest fan of Sabrina Carpenter's music overall. Like I'm just like it's not like 100% my vibe. I love her. I love what she's doing, and I love a lot of her messaging. And there's like 3 songs that for me just hit, just fucking hit. I'm obsessed with When Did You Get Hot? Is that what it's called? When Did You Get Hot? Love that song. And then I also have been listening to Tears a lot recently. So like those 2 songs have really been on repeat. I think more so Tears because I like listened to the other one a lot and kind of like exhausted it. But yeah, so those have definitely been on repeat. But like other things, they're like I definitely have other things. It's not just that. I have photos of me with long hair when I was like 14, but like I'm not 14 anymore. My hair isn't 14. I don't look 14. Like, you know, I don't look good with long hair. I just don't. That's why I started growing it. It got to the place where it was like cute enough, but it was so much fucking work. And it was super inconsistent. And I was like, I can't, I'm cutting it. Like I'm cutting it off. And I mentioned in my last live stream that I'm not super happy with this haircut, but I needed to let it grow out a little bit before I can like kind of do what I want to do with it. So whatever. Do you find that the KJH contour stick can pull up with certain lip products? Like when you go in with a lip product, it removes the lip liner? I'm trying to think if I have had that experience. Sometimes, like if I'm going in with something, I feel like it works best with like a more glossy product, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, sometimes when I like blend like a softer matte lipstick into it, it can, if like mostly in areas where I've overlined, but if it's on my lips, it seems to be just fine. So yeah, I don't think that it's something that I like deal with that often, but to be honest, I mostly wear it on its own. Like I like it by itself, so I'm not really layering products on top of it that much, aside from like I was gonna say gloss like 4 times, a lip balm. Like I mostly use just like a lip balm because I'm obsessed with the color on its own. Or I'll use something that's like maybe like a tinted balm type thing. My favorite lipstick. I don't really have a favorite lipstick. I mean, if you were asking about formula, I really love the Hung Van Gogh ones. I love the Lisa Eldridge ones are perfection. Like they're absolutely perfect. Those are like the ones that I have on my desk, like here ready to go because like if I'm gonna wear a lipstick, that's what I'm gonna go for. But I have to say, my favorite lip product is lip liner lip balm. Like that's what I'm wearing the vast majority of the time. Oh, I do. I also got sorry, I forgot. I also got some new Lisa Eldridge cream eyeshadows. And one of them is like this really beautiful like olive tone. So we're gonna use that today. New Maybelline lipsticks, is that what we're talking about? I really do like Maybelline a lot. Like I think it's a great, I feel like they come like whenever they come out with stuff, everything that I try I pretty much like, you know? Kiko, number 26 or 5. Are we still talking about lipsticks? I don't know that I've ever used a Kiko Milano lipstick, to be honest with you. I remember really loving a highlighter from them like forever ago, but I just haven't had that much experience with them in some time. It's a good question, Terry. I'll be honest with you. I forgot about that whole thing that happened with Elf and Matt Rife and like that controversy. Um, and it sucks because I love Elf products. Like I really do. Like they make my like this is my favorite eyeshadow primer in the entire world. Um, what was Elf's response? And have they had more responses? Like have they said anything since? Because it was, I mean, obviously it was like extremely tone deaf. Like to the point where it was like it seems like intentional rage bait in a way, you know what I mean? Like maybe not rage bait, but like intentionally like poking, you know? And I'll be honest, anytime a brand like there's I've been thinking a lot about like influencers and like there's a lot of influencers who become like really, really popular and a lot of it comes from this like rage bait. Like a lot of it just comes from rage bait. And it's just like really unappealing, but it leads to this like massive virality so quickly. Um, and to be honest with you, I just don't understand why people like that are popular. Like I don't understand why people like that are popular. Um, I mean, I guess I kind of do because like people like to watch the whatever the train wreck may be. But the fact that I don't know. Okay, I'm getting on a tangent. Um, but when brands start going in that direction, and I'll be honest with you, I am not good at keeping up with these kinds of things. Like I said, last year I basically shut off. Like I basically shut off um, from everything, and I've never been good at like keeping up at like the drama that's going on in the world. Not in the world, but like in the beauty world. I mean, I've never been good at that, which isn't exactly a good thing because I typically don't know when like important things are actually happening. Um, but yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. I need to know more. Somebody just said something. They wouldn't apologize for using him, which seems like okay. Yeah, I think he's horrible. Like I don't think he's funny at all. And I'm a huge comedy fan. Like I love comedians. Well, I love the good ones. I love a funny comedian. I just went to if you anyone here is familiar with Los Angeles, Largo, if you know Largo, they put on like the most amazing comedy shows and like amazing people. We saw Anthony Jeselnik. He does like a Jeselnik and Enemies thing where it's like him and then he brings on like his friends. Um, and yeah, that's like something that I enjoy. Like I love comedy. I don't think he's funny at all. Like I've seen his comedy. I don't think he's funny. I don't know why he was super popular. Like I don't know enough about him. I know that he like went from apparently having like a heavily female audience and then from what I've heard, like I don't know everything, he like went super far like trying to prove himself as like masculine and trying to like appeal to like men, I guess. Yeah, about domestic violence, right. So the controversy I believe came from like him building up his audience with a bunch of women, like a lot of women in his audience. And then um, I think it was a special. Was it a special that came out? I can't remember. I think it was a special that came out and he made like, and to be honest with you, I didn't see it. I don't know about the, like, I didn't hear the jokes. So I would probably be able to like weigh in a little bit better if I actually like heard the jokes. Cause like in my person, like, yeah, I don't know. In my personal opinion, someone like Anthony Jeselnik can make horrific. Like his references are so dark, like so fucked, like so fucked. But he is funny and the jokes are different and they are like thought of and you're coming from them from like a completely different standpoint and it to me it seems like rat I was gonna say rat mife. It seems to me like Matt Rife is kind of the typical comedian who like isn't there just isn't anything special there, you know? And when they try to just like make a statement that like isn't anything new, like there's nothing unique about it at all, it's like I don't know. I don't understand why you're popular. So yes, I do think that it was incredibly tone deaf for Elf to to do that collab. Like it was just weird. Like it when I first saw it, I was like, this doesn't even like I'm just confused. It doesn't really make sense. Um, so yeah, I guess in terms of like supporting Elf, I I haven't like I don't know. It really sucks because I worked with them recently because like I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot about all of that. And I really love their products. So I'm hoping that like I mean I guess at this point like they haven't really made any changes. So yeah, it'll honestly take me like getting more like just getting back into the community and like hearing what the fuck is like actually going on because I truly I'm not good at that. I haven't been especially for the last year. So to be determined. Like I would love to, especially like if it's something that you guys in particular, like my community is like feels super strongly about. Like if it like gives you the ick that I'm using any like old elf products, then like, you know, it's important to me to like hear where you guys are coming from and also hear what you guys have to say about it because most likely you're a little bit more tapped in, which is surprising. I understand because I'm a fucking beauty YouTuber, but I haven't been. I just haven't been tapped in. So I would love. I mean, yeah. Like, I want to hear your opinions. Obviously, like it's hard in this to like go through everybody's comments, but like, um, I don't know. I want to. I would love to hear like more of like what the fuck. Like I don't understand. I don't understand why it would be hard to at least acknowledge we didn't think that this would be a big deal, and then people came to us and were upset. So we acknowledge that and we apologize to our audience, like our literal like the people who buy our makeup, because it doesn't feel, it's not like it was, it's not like they were working with a makeup artist who was controversial or even an influencer in the beauty space who was controversial. It was like a comedian who has absolutely nothing to do with makeup. Like it's just very confusing. So yeah. I've discussed it with one friend, and we will avoid buying new elf stuff. That's all. I do think personally, I'd rather an already purchased used product not go to waste. Sure. So that's kind of how I feel about like what I already have. But like I feel that way in terms of like a lot of brands that I've like purchased from and don't necessarily like align with afterwards. But yes, like Landis is saying, protest with your dollars. Like if you don't want to support something, don't buy it, you know? Yeah, I mean it's up to like it's up to everyone's individual decision, I think. But like if you really feel strongly about the way that like a direction that a brand is going in, then it makes sense to not buy from them, because why would you want to support them doing something that you don't believe in? You know what I mean? We're just talking about the Elf Matte Rife situation, which I had completely forgotten about, truly. So, rat mife. Rat mife. Allie Glines? Blushes and some sort of lip product as well. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, well, now I know about Ravi Beauty, so I'm excited about that. Hello, India. 2:30 a.m. Go to bed. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Totally moon. Exactly. Like, what is the association here? I don't understand. NYX deserves more love. You know what? I've always loved. I've had like a very complicated relationship with NYX, for like most of my life, which is really most of my influencer life, which is like very strange. I love the products, and it was like all I used. Well, I did use like mostly like NYX and Elf, to be honest, when I first started doing makeup. But I think Elf was relatively new. Like I was using NYX first, I believe. Everything NYX, like literally everything was NYX. Um, yeah, I feel like we need to do a story time live where I'm not doing my makeup and I'm just telling you guys stories about like when I first came to LA and like meeting people in the industry and all that kind of stuff. Cause I got some. I got some. But I'm not gonna be able to focus if I'm doing my makeup. Like I just am not a good multitasker when it comes to doing my makeup and talking, which you can probably tell. Which you can probably tell from this. Thank you for addressing. You're welcome. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if like what I said was correct, or even, I don't know, uh, not correct, but like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Comforting in any way? Like yeah, I don't know. I'm just a person too. You know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily have like the most perfect and informed opinions of things also. So there's that. Yeah, like a draw my life video, although it wouldn't be that, but like just like a story time. Just like a story time, I think would be fun. Cause like it's been so many years. And like especially when I'm thinking about like NYX, I think NYX was the first brand that reached out to me when I moved here. It was definitely the first event that I went to. And it was a wild, it was crazy. It was so crazy. How are my neighbors now? Yeah. I don't hear my fucking neighbors, dude. First of all, when I moved to this apartment, the main reason was I wanted a washer and dryer in my unit because anyone who has ever had to share a washer and dryer with like other people in a building, it's I don't know how many clothes were ruined because people like left bleach in the washer and like all like I don't even want to talk about it. So annoying. So that was like my main thing. I was like, I need a washer and dryer in my unit. I do laundry too often. Like I can't. And then I was like, I'm living on the top floor. Like I'm living on the top floor because I've had so many loud upstairs neighbors that I just can't deal. Like making content. Do we all remember the treadmill? Like the treadmill was crazy. Like it was so crazy. And then before that was I don't even know how I was able to film in that apartment. Like I truly don't. Like my crazy upstairs neighbor who would like vacuum at 5 o'clock in the morning and like play the piano at like 2 o'clock in the morning and like he was so insane, like so insane. So yeah, now I live on the top floor. I'm in a corner unit, so I barely share walls with people, which is nice. In our bedroom, I can hear. I think our bedroom is a wall that like is shared with our neighbor's like office. So during the day, I'll hear somebody like taking calls, kind of like a little bit. Um, but like our downstairs, I think we've had like a few different downstairs neighbors who've like cycled out, and some have been like louder than others. Like they'd have parties and stuff, which like is not big a deal because like it's underneath us, you know, which just isn't that bad. Um, yeah, other than that, dude, oh my god, it's been so much better, so much better. So much. Nightmare neighbor stories. Nightmare neighbor stories. I've already been doing this for an hour. I have foundation, concealer, some contour. I don't even have brows on. Like this is what it is. This is what it is when I live stream. I like can't do my makeup and talk at the same time. It's so crazy. I'm gonna use the this one from ColourPop, the new brow pencil. I really do like it. It's in the shade light brown. Okay, light brown. It's a little bit warm, but I think it works because my hair is a little bit more golden right now. I'm from New Hampshire originally. They're actually these are just press-ons that I from like a cheap brand that I get on Amazon. I don't really know. They're kind of like nude, like a nude chrome, kind of. Dude, I have done that. I have hit my ceiling with brooms and such. I can't even go there. I can't. It was the trauma, like the trauma from living underneath that guy was so insane. And I think I lived underneath because I lived there with my brother at the time. I was there for like around 2 years, like just under 2 years, I think. My brother was there for even longer. Like I don't know how he did it. I truly don't know how he did it. Luckily, I moved in with my boyfriend. Yeah, that was fucking wild. We like commiserated about that like a while back. And that was, oh god, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. I know, right? Let's not relive it. Let's not relive the trauma. Ow. Yeah, definitely. Like I'm even when I'm filming a video and I'm like teaching like a technique, I'm teaching a technique or something. Um, it takes me so long to do my makeup in those videos. Like they always take so much longer because I'm like talking through everything. Although I take a long time to do my makeup anyway. So, bro, you want to talk, Steph? You want to talk about fucking Karens? When I first, like, when we were first in that apartment with like the crazy upstairs guy who was like really loud, I called. He had someone over and they were making music at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be up in 3 hours for like. Oh my god, I remember this. Oh my god, I was working with Ipsy, and I was going to an all day shoot the next day on the beach, and I had to be up at like 5 a.m. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he had a person upstairs, and they were like making music, and I like brought in my landlady, and like I called her, and she got all pissed at me. She got all pissed at me for calling her. And I was like, bitch, do you hear what's going on upstairs? And then we got into it because she started being like, well, I can't remember what she said, but she started saying some bullshit. And I was like, I started citing like California, like right to like peace and quiet clauses and shit. I was like, I know my rights. And then she was just like, okay, okay. And then she like went upstairs and was basically like, be quiet. It was so crazy. Sorry, is this person being annoying? Oh, okay. This person's being annoying. 1 second. Fuck off. Thank you. Okay. They are gone. Sorry. Always annoying. Always annoying when I'm in the middle of a story and somebody starts spamming some bullshit. Yeah, that landlady. We had very complicated relationship. Oh my god. Very complicated. I did not like her. She did not like me. Like we did not like each other. Oh my god. Audio clips. Yeah, that was the other thing. When we moved into that apartment, we like the first thing we heard was how loud our upstairs neighbor was. But we moved in like on a Friday or something, and we spoke to someone. I can't remember who it was. Honestly, we probably could have sued over this, but like we didn't have any fucking money. But like we probably could have brought them at least to civil court. But there's like a law in California that you have like 3 days to change your mind if like if you get there and you realize that like this is going to be an unlivable situation. Um, and we didn't know that at the time. And we called the office of the leasing office, and we were like, our upstairs neighbor is so incredibly loud, like we don't think we can do this. And they literally said, the woman said, why don't you take a few days and think about it? And we were like, okay, like that seems reasonable. Um, and then obviously, by the time we reached out again, they basically were like, you can go fuck yourself. So that was really crazy. But like we were we were so poor, like we had no money and we just didn't have any like real life experience. Like we just didn't have like the resources to be able to like do anything about that. So we just ended up fucking living there. Like it was just so crazy. So yeah, people suck. And anyone who's looking to move to West Hollywood on a budget, you're gonna hear your neighbors, like you just are. And like a lot of places don't even have fucking air conditioning. Like it'll be hot as, we had air conditioning, but it will be hot as balls. And I've met many people who had no air conditioning and they're just like, oh, I just like lived through it. And I'm like, I don't know how you fucking do that, dude. Like, I don't know. Oh my god. Crazy shit. Okay, blush. I need like a little bit of a, what did I use yesterday? Oh no, I'm not gonna do a cream blush because we're gonna use the powder blushes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do some spot concealing and then set my face. Yeah, I do have to pee right now though, so I think I'm gonna run and do that really quickly. Apologies, but like my plan is to be here for like another just under 2 hours. Like I'm chilling till like 3 PST. So we got time. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. I wouldn't put it past Ziva to come here because this is her seat. Like, this is her chair. When I sit in it, she doesn't like it. All right, we need to warm up this complexion because I caught a glimpse of myself in unflattering lighting, and I'm looking a little too cool toned. Just looking a little bit gray right now. Yeah, one thing about me is that I pee a lot. I pee often. I drink a lot of water and I pee a lot. So that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen often. Did we all take a pee break? Oh, good. You're using my tip for blending the spot that won't blend. Does it work? Is it working for you? What does that mean? What? Oh, the landlord. Okay. Scrolling back is always like confusing because I'm like, what are we talking about? Oh, my back. Oh my God. I have a new video coming up tomorrow, by the way. It's 5 random life hacks that I honestly I've been wanting to film that for like a long time. And it just took me like a really long time to actually film it. But it's totally like random stuff, but it's so, they're so helpful. They're so helpful. So that'll be up tomorrow, I think. Although I have to finish editing it and actually get it uploaded. So in my earrings, honestly, I think it's like resin. It's just like plasticky. Yeah. They look good though, right? Like they look pretty decent. Yes, afterwards I will pop a link for my nails in the description box of this. But they're just the same brand that I always wear. Yo, I love you too. You gotta have a playlist for life hacks because like sometimes you come across one that is just like it's just like so life-changing. So like whenever I have something that just like is really random, but it just has been really helpful, I add it to like a note in my phone, and then like I'll you know, make a video about it at some point or something. I'm doing this thing where I'm like not really concealing my dark circles that much. Like I'm kind of keeping them, and I'm not like trying so hard to color correct as much and just sort of like embracing them. And it's just like it makes me happy. It like brings a little bit of like mystery back to my look, I think. Is your name Mila? Is that how I would say it? Hello. Hello, Cape Town. I kind of use under eye creams. I use a retinol under eye cream on the nights when I use tretinoin. And like I have a one from Bioma that's just like a really moisturizing one that I like to put on top of that to like really hydrate. But I'm kind of like on and off when it comes to eye creams. I don't know. There's like nothing really like there's nothing that's like really been like so life changing for me. Oh, I need a spot conceal. Fuck. Totally forgot. Thank you, Peach Milk. I'm so happy to hear that. Wishing you the best too. I'm just like the older I get, like you get creasing like up close, you know? So I'm like I'm not trying to get rid of all of like the darkness around my eyes. And I did that video recently. I don't know if you guys watched my Sophia Loren video, but when I was researching her makeup, she really didn't like a ton of coverage under the eyes. Like she liked to have like a little bit of darkness there because it was like mysterious and kind of like sexy. And I was just like, thanks, girl. Like, thanks for the reminder, basically. So ever since that, I was like, yeah, like why am I like fighting these dark circles so badly? I mean, I know a major part of it is just that, like, I do need to do an updated video about this, about, I don't know how many of you guys here have, like, watched my, like, mental health videos. But I did mention doing a video about binge eating and my, like, relationship with food, and kind of, like, addressing older videos that I did in the past about, like, sugar and how it affects me. One of the things, like, unfortunately, I don't know if I have some kind of, like, an intolerance, but my dark circles do get much darker when I'm eating more, like, refined foods. Um, and I've also been, like, on a completely different path where I'm trying to, like, stop demonizing food and, like, learn that, um, food is food, you know, and, like, just kind of, like, creating, like, a healthier relationship with it so that it's not, like, controlling me. And so I've been in a place where I've had to kind of, like, let go of the vanity side of things a little bit. Um, yeah, and I think in doing that, I've sort of, like, I'm sort of learning to embrace, um, like, other aspects, just kind of, like, embracing and, like, not really giving a fuck that, like, just because I'm allowing myself to eat certain foods that are causing a sort of, like, reaction, um, that, like, so what? You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I did want to make a video about it where I would be hopefully a little bit more, I don't know, my point would be a little bit more cohesive and thought out. Okay, I think that's, like, fine enough. I'm gonna set with my Huda powder. Do you watch Dr. Berg? I don't know that person. My back is itchy. Oh yeah, filler. You know, like, people are they, like, there are people who get filler and it looks amazing and they have a great, like, experience with it, and they do, like, a tiny little amount. I think the main reason that I had such a bad experience with it was that, like, whoever did it did way too much way too quickly. And whoever did it, as if I don't know. Actually, I don't remember his name. I did a video about it though. I, like, literally filmed it so I could go and look. But it can be done well, but there's, like, a conversation around, like, why do we even feel like it's necessary? So yeah, kind of, like, embracing, just, like, I don't like the term aging gracefully because I think that, like, it's so negative. It's negatively charged towards, like, people who get any kind of work done, which I just think is unnecessary. But I've been thinking about this a lot recently, and I just, like, the women who I see who just have natural faces, I guess, who, like, haven't gotten Botox, who have, like, lines in their face, and, like, I just find that to be so incredibly beautiful, you know? So, like, the person earlier who was asking about, like, hiding smile lines, it's like, you're noticing them, you're picking your appearance apart, but there's no need to. And I promise you that, like, people who are looking at you, like, when I see smile lines, when I see crow's feet, I see evidence of, like, people laughing and being happy and smiling, you know? So, like, it's like a happy association. I've had conversations with people who are so smooth and filled, and I don't know if you guys have had this experience, but, like, I can't read their emotions. It's very difficult to actually connect when nothing's moving. And, like, I have a very expressive face, obviously, like, I'm a hand talker and, like, my eyebrows are all over the place and, like, I make crazy faces. Um, and when I'm talking to someone who is, like, Botoxed out, who's, like, only 20, and they're just like this, and they say something and they're like, that's so funny. And, like, this is what their face looks like while they're saying, I'm like, I don't know how to connect with you. I don't, you know? And it's just, I think, like, an added layer to it is very much that it's, like, sort of distorting, like, our like, connection with people in real life, which is already fucked because of social media, you know what I mean? Mic drop. Anyway. Okay, Jess says, In the beauty space, some people get really crunchy and try to eat and work out exceptionally for the purpose of beauty, but why? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's really more so a projection of insecurity. Like it just is. And I know that because I was there, you know? Um and it sucks and it's like I think that it's super understandable. Like I understand it. I totally get it. Like I related to it and I was like I said I was there. Um but but it's just like why? Like why? Like and it's definitely not it shouldn't be the norm. It shouldn't be. It really really shouldn't be. Okay, Laura says, I recently listened to Robert Welsh say if someone in your beauty routine causes stress, you don't need it. Something in your beauty routine causes stress, you don't need it to change my outlook. Yeah, totally agree with that. And also, actually, my like uh misinterpretation of what you said at first, if someone is causing you stress, like if you follow someone on social media who's like you're following them because they're like perfect, you think they're perfect and they're so gorgeous and blah blah blah, if it's making you question yourself and say like how come I can't do this, and like they're so perfect and they seem to have it like so together, like you should unfollow them. You should unfollow them. Like I started doing that because I was just like, why am I following this person? Like the reason I'm following them is because I'm looking at them and I'm like, they're so perfect. Like why would I why? Like what is that doing for me? You know? Yeah, love Robert Welsh, by the way. He's so fantastic. I like that the conversation went in this direction as well, because these are things that I really fucking care about. Yeah, both of the Welsh twins are fantastic. I love them so much. I can't believe that our paths have never crossed. I mean, like we've spoken here and there, like a little bit, but like we've never met him in person. I know he's in the UK, but like the fuck, you know? Like that's someone I would absolutely love to meet him. Both of them. I wish we could normalize aging as positive, but then companies wouldn't make money. I think aging is so beautiful. I talk about it all the time. Love your Yona. Thank you, Melissa. Um, yeah, I mean, I think that there are companies that make money off of like us aging naturally as well, you know, like there are beauty brands who sort of like create their whole vibe around that sort of thing. So it's like, yeah, there's definitely more money to be made around like selling people insecurities. Um, it's layered, it's very nuanced. Like, you know, on the one hand, you know, I this is like something that I think about a lot as a person who like teaches makeup techniques, and like a lot of it has been concealing my under eye circles, and how to cover up acne and stuff like that. That's not to like what I don't want is for that to become these things are bad and so you have to cover them up. It's more so if you want to. Like and it's an option. Like this is why I love makeup so much. It's an option and you wash it off. So you have the option to like do something one day and not do it the next day. Like maybe one day I don't like I've done videos where I like don't conceal my dark circles and I use them as part of my makeup and like um yeah, I think unfortunately like it especially like in the influencer space like everything is so about sort of like reaching perfection and I think that's starting to change a little bit. Like people are being more real and vulnerable, especially around body image, which is really nice. But like I don't know, your mindset has so much to do with it. This is something that I touched on in a video recently where I was talking more so about mental health stuff, but like your mindset has absolutely everything to do with it. And like saying one thing to someone can be interpreted as negative or positive or neutral depending on like where that person is in their life. No, Aubrey, I'm sorry. I'm going to swear. I'm a person, I swear. Once I start like going, I say fuck a lot. I'm gonna swear. I'm sorry. This is my channel and I can swear. I'm finally gonna go on with the bronzer now. But first I need a lip balm. Like my lips are getting so dry from talking so much. And I really need to make sure that these are on deck. I sort of cleaned my desk since our last live stream. Like a little bit, like I organized a little bit, but it's still too messy. After I film, it just always gets so messy. Thanks, Terry. Carrie's a real one. Shout out, Terry. And Corey. And Amber. The inner, like, part of my lips is so dry. What's my IMBTI personnel? I have no idea. I really don't know. I mean, I'm more of an introvert, but I've been so fucking social recently. You guys? Like, I've been so social and, like, actually enjoying it, which is, like, not something that I ever did. But I'm, like, extremely healed. Like, I've done so much fucking therapy, it's insane. So I think that that's, like, the main reason. Where do I get my backdrop? That's a great question. So there used to be an online store called fabric.com, and you could get any fabric. And I would always buy, like, at any fucking size. It was amazing. And I would always get, like, jersey spandex type fabric, like something stretchy in whatever color. And I have a bunch of them. Thankfully, I, like, stocked up on fabrics. Fabrics.com is gone. It just went away. If you type it in to Google, it takes you to Amazon. And you can buy, like, fabric on Amazon, but, like, it'll only come in, like, a yard wide, and then you can get, like, any length, basically. But, like, that's not helpful. That's, like, not long enough. Because, like, I think, I don't know what this is. At least 6 feet long by, like, no, it's got to be longer than that. It's probably, like, 6 feet tall by 7 or 8 feet wide. So all that to say, I was looking for a dark brown backdrop. That's what I wanted. Like, I feel like I pop on it now that my hair is light again. I bought a bed sheet. It's just like a stretchy, it's not even really that stretchy, but it's one of the, like, the stretchy corners ones that goes around like a mattress. That's what I'm using now. Let's use this Milani bronzer. So this is in the shade, this is the baked bronzer in the shade Amalfi Glow. And according to, I can't remember who said it, sorry, but whoever said it said that they run warm. I gotta say, in the pan, this looks like my perfect bronzer. Like, I love the tone of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me swatch it on my hand, though. It's very fine. And it has, like, a really nice sheen to it. See, this is why, I don't know what your skin tone was, whoever said that, but I trend warm. I trend warm. So that looks really nice to me, you know? Like, it definitely has, like, a little bit of an orange sheen to it, but I think that'll be kind of nice. That'll be kind of nice, dude. Did you try any of the new Rare Beauty bronzers or blush shades? No, I have not yet. Didn't know that they had new ones. Because, like I said earlier, I'm a terrible influencer. No, I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at it. Hi, Germany. Thank you, Christine. I'm like, okay, so, like, on the spectrum of tones, I think I'm like a warm neutral olive. Because I can sort of chameleon shift to cool tones, but I look best in warm tones. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, there is an absolute spectrum, and you're not just neutral or just cool toned or just warm. Like, so I exist closer to warm. Yeah, that's what I think about it. So I'm always, oh Jesus, this is like maybe a softer brush. That was a lot. Lots of kickback. Damn. Let's use my maybe this one? I don't know, I'm a little worried that my like prototype brush is a little too dense for this. But let's give it a shot. I'm gonna use my prototype brush, which is all natural hair. Yeah, that's actually much better. There's still a lot of kickback. Damn, dude, okay. There's a lot of kickback when I dip into that bronzer. Just saying. When that happens, what I'll do is kind of like pop it on a paper towel or on the back of my hand so I can like buff it into the brush so that I'm not going in with like all that, but I'm evenly coating the brush. Okay, ready? I'm nervous. Let's see how this looks on the skin. I like that it has like that really fine sheen to it. I think that looks nice. Yeah, it definitely has like a little bit of an orangey tone. If you're like a cool toned person, you are not gonna like this. It's gonna look fucking orange on you for sure. But on my skin, it's got like enough of that golden in it that I think it works to just like gently warm up my skin tone. Yeah, I think it looks nice, right? And like it's a very gentle kind of sheen, so it doesn't look, there's nothing matte about it. Which I always like, wherever I put bronzer, to be honest with you, I always kind of like to have a little bit of that glow, you know? There's not really glitter. Like if you first look at it, you might see some, but it's like a very, very fine pearl. Do you see that? It has like a little bit of a reflex. Like when you're looking at it here, I feel like it kind of looks like a baked highlighter, but it doesn't translate that way on the skin, I think. You know, like I don't think that looks like highlight. It's just like glow, which I like. And the color, like I think the color like works really nicely for me. But again, I look good in warm tones. Like when I think about the copper hair that I had, I think in terms of like color and my skin tone, I think it was very flattering. It just wasn't my personality, you know? Hi, Sophia. Do you think MAC Cosmetics will have a big vintage product release and a big comeback 90s products, etc.? They have so little products now and it's weird. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even gonna pretend to like act like I know what the fuck MAC is even doing right now because I don't. Okay, it got a little heavy-handed on my forehead, but it is very pretty. Yeah, I have no fucking idea, but like the fact that they discontinued cork, like they're discontinuing like tried and true products, it does seem like something's coming. So I guess we'll just have to like kind of wait and fucking see, dude. You guys will probably know before me because I don't pay attention to anything. I think that's nice. I think it's nice. But you do want to be careful of kickback. And honestly, like a less dense brush is probably best. For applying it. The fuck is that? What is that? What's above my eyebrow? You guys are supposed to tell me when shit like that goes down. Yeah, dude. Somebody said that they discontinued cork. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Fixing sprays, none of them fix, only add shine. Checked. Depends on the fixing spray. I don't agree with that. I think there's fixing sprays that fix. But there are like mists that are marketed as fixing sprays that do just kind of add shine, you know, and they don't really fix, like they just kind of like make your skin oily. So you have to consider your skin type, you know. But like the aerosol ones, like the one from L'Oreal and the one from One Size, those like set your makeup. Like those are keeping them fixed in place. You know what I mean? Best products for NARS. I haven't tried that much from NARS, to be honest with you. I'm only really familiar with the blush, and I fucking love their concealer. I think their concealer is so nice. I'm gonna reinforce my contour a little bit with my Etude contour palette. Spin fan, I only watched the first episode, like half of the first episode of The Pit. And I thought it was so bad. I'm sorry. I'm like not into medical dramas, I guess, maybe. I wasn't into it. My boyfriend wasn't into it, and we stopped watching it. But if it gets better, like if you say, oh, you have to get through the first episode, because I know that like, oh, pilots and all that kind of stuff. But I just wasn't into it. I wasn't into it. Yeah. Dude, I have strong opinions about Pluribus. Are we gonna talk about it? Like, are we gonna talk about it? I feel like there's like no shows that I'm excited about right now. I'm sorry, I apologize if I'm breaking hearts. Yeah, I'm just, it's not my vibe. I'm sorry, it's just not my vibe. The MAC sprays. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean by that. Like, only good for like before and during makeup. They are really, really great for like setting things during, like while you're going. Or if you're someone who does like crazy coverage, tons of powder, and you need to like melt it into the skin. Cause like that's how I used to use them. And I loved it for that. Like MAC Fix Plus was like amazing for that. It was like the OG, you know? What the fuck am I doing right now? Oh yeah, I was gonna reinforce my contour. Like picked up the wrong brush for that. Lots of questions about smile lines recently. If your makeup is creasing in your smile lines, you kind of like, I have videos about creasing in your like your under eyes, which like anywhere where like skin is moving, you're probably gonna get some amount of creasing. So you really just have to like consider the amount of coverage that you're applying, your prep beforehand, and then also just like you need to be realistic about like what makeup can do. You know what I mean? Because like if you're putting makeup in an area where you have like a deep line, it's probably going to end up creasing at some point. And you can do a bunch of steps beforehand to provide coverage, and it will lessen like the technique that you use will help lessen that. But yeah, there's a lot of different factors. The first thing you got to look at is your skincare and your skin prep though. And not applying like way too much of each product. You know? I want a good melt with sprays, but I want it lock in like a satin finish. So much transfer. What's a good satin finish one? You know, if you're having a like a major problem with that, then a really good like technique that I learned from Nikki LaRose is rather than like spraying your face directly with the mist, like if it's ending up getting way too oily, but you like need something that's gonna help it like melt in, is to angle it up like this and like spray it up and let it fall on you like that. And that way you just like you're applying way less of it. So you're getting a much finer mist with like whatever mist you're using. And it's such a good tip. Like I learned that from Nikki LaRose, and sometimes I remember to use it. Sometimes I remember. But it's really, really good. And you can use it with any mist, basically, like mist it up into the air and let it fall on you. So that way you're not like, you know, blasting your face with a bunch of fucking water or like, or dew, you know? Yes, that's Milani Make It Last, which I really like. It's a really good drugstore version or on option. Girl, I've been drenched too. Like in the past, I've been drenched. Trust me. The humidity is 12%. Oh my fucking god. Are you just like bathing in like Tatcha dewy skin mist all day? Like what are we talking about? Oh my god. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Should we do eyes? What? What's Aigyo Sol? What's Aigyo Sol? Am I saying that right? Oh, you don't have Milani there? I know. Milani's so good. I love Milani. It's really, really good. Ring tour. I'll do an, I gotta do an updated jewelry video, dude. Honestly. Do you watch Shameless? So I didn't see the British one. And then a friend of mine is a fan of the American one. And I started it and it was fine. But I just kind of stopped watching it. I usually like watch random things when my boyfriend's out of town. Cause like if something is good, we can't eat, like, you know what it's like. You guys know what it's like. You can't just like watch something that like your significant other might want to watch while they're gone, because that's disrespectful. So I usually save like girly shit for when he's gone, or like random things that he's not going to be into. And I think I started that when he was like gone, and I watched a few of them. Like maybe I got through like 5 episodes, and then I just kind of like, I don't know, kind of fell off. On my diet, yes. It's the oh, thank you, Bagal. Thank you so much. It's the Korean trend of highlighting the lower eyelid puffiness. Looks really pretty. Oh my god, that makes sense. Wait, like the whole thing, or I'll look into it. I'll look into it because. Yeah, I'll look into it. I mean, that sounds fun. That sounds kind of like what I would do for like a halo eye, when you like highlight the center of the lid and then like the center of the lower lid. But like, is it the center or is it like the whole thing? You know? I don't understand what that means. Are you guys talking to each other? I can't watch certain YouTuber because they are now our YouTubers. What does that mean? No, I haven't seen Fallout. But my brother played the game. Which inner corner highlight I prefer? I'll use my highlighter, I'll use like a liquid illuminizer, I'll use an eyeshadow. Kind of. Do you think? How did you and your boyfriend meet? We met on Tinder. It's a boring story. We met on Tinder. It's really hard to meet people in LA, I gotta say. Blush? Yeah, I gotta do blush. Thank you for the reminder. So blush, and then I should set my brows, and then we should move into, let's use the Lisa Eldridge, the new Lisa Eldridge, like olive toned liquid thingy. Oh my god, stop. I haven't even finished my brows yet. I will say, and this is anecdotal evidence, but I started taking collagen like powder again because I noticed that my lashes were getting just like, it seemed like shorter and finer. When I start doing that, like after a week, I instantly notice a difference in my eyebrows. So my eyebrows are like, they seem like fuller and longer a little bit, and my lashes seem to be recovering. So I know that like there's like mixed reviews in terms of, you know, the science, whether or not collagen, like drinking collagen powder actually helps with anything. But I do always seem to notice a difference in my hair when I do that. So, oh my god, Terry, you did? That's so sweet. Oh my god. I hope you love it. Or I hope she loves it. Thank you so much for support. That's so sweet. What kind of collagen? So I get the one that like everybody gets, basically. What's it called? The Vital Proteins one, because I was like Googling, like I think they do third-party testing. So that's important. But like I don't fucking know, dude, honestly. Like I really don't know. I don't know. Shut the fuck up. You what? You pronounced Nina Park's last name like Pack without the R? Is that true? I only ever saw it written. Is that true? Have I been saying it wrong this whole fucking time? Thanks, Lady SoCal. All right. Blush. Whoever said that earlier, they were like, Alex, stay on track. And I'm like, Let's just chat about random bullshit. Ugh. Okay, this blush. Where's the other highlighter? Okay, we're gonna try. Where the effing fuck is the other highlighter? We're gonna try the Milani Baked blushes. Or, okay, I'll give you options. So I have these Milani Baked blushes, which, like, obviously I've used before, but, like, there's pretty colors in here that I haven't used before. So give me 1 second and I'll show you those. I also have new highlighters from Kosas that look like basically like a metallic foiled shadow. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also have, I just got these yesterday from the Bare Minerals people. Complexion Rescue Bronzer, okay? And then Complexion Rescue Highlighting Blush. So this is like a highlight and a blush, which like kind of feels like maybe I should skip because I want to try the Kosas highlighters. But this is like a bronzer, and I guess I did put bronzer on, but we could try this as a blush. So it's up to you guys. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a shade of Milani? You want to see a bronzer? I actually really did like this bronzer. I think that's very nice. It's actually less orange than my House Labs bronzer. Thank you, Jade. Drugstore lip combos that look good. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. I got you, Jade. Milani, Bare Minerals. The highlighter. Milani. Best TV show I've ever seen? I don't know. Milani Blush and Pluribus Thoughts. Oh yeah, Severance is so fucking good. I love Severance. Oh yeah, I actually want to do a video, like a 2016 video. I'm gonna do that. All right, everybody's saying Milani. Sorry, Bear, not today. All right, which color do we want? Now keep in mind, we're gonna be using I almost dropped this. We're gonna be using a cat. Let me show you the eyeshadow we're using. Oh, that's not it. Okay, we're gonna be using this shade from Lisa Eldridge. This is new. It's called Mimi, and it's this really beautiful, like olive toned khaki color. Okay, beautiful. Like I really just think that like it's like my eye color almost. Like I think the color is gonna be gorgeous. So I love this. And then because of that, I'm kind of feeling, like these are the blushes. I'm kind of feeling like it would look, honestly, I think it would look good with like any of these in the middle, you know? Like the more muted colors would look really gorgeous, but I think it would also look really stunning with a berry. So, yeah. Hi, Hungry. 6 to 12 inches of snow, fuck that, bro. Berry color. Berry, okay. Berry at the bottom. Like this one. This is Ciao Bella. Ciao Bella and then Sparkling Rose. I think we're between these two. Ciao Bella, Sparkling Rose. Rose. Sparkling Rose, Ciao Bella, Sparkling Rose. I think Rose is winning. All right, we'll go with Rose. I think that would be. I think that. You know what? I might overrule you guys. I think Ciao Bella is gonna be better. I think it's gonna be better. Yeah, both would look pretty, but I don't know how well it's picking up in this lighting, but Sparkling Rose is actually like relatively pink. And I think that Ciao Bella has more of that like berry undertone, so I'm actually gonna use Ciao Bella. So yeah, it's happening. Really, really cute PR box, I gotta say. One on each cheek? No. I hate being uneven. Yeah, I'll give you swatches. Hold on one second. All right. Okay, so hold on. I have to navigate all these little plasticky, like, obstacles to getting into this. You're so welcome. I'm glad my videos have helped. Hi, Saudi Arabia. I'm also hungry. I need to have some soup. Dude, I've been making the best roasted veggie soups recently. I hate meal prepping. It's so annoying. But this has been like so easy to make. Like I just chop up a fuck ton of veggies, roast them, throw them in a blender, and it's good to go. And then I like make some chicken breast, and then I just shred the chicken and I'll add it, and then I'll put like a little bit of Greek yogurt in it, and it's fucking delicious. It's so good. All right, let's do berry. Ooh, these really have a sheen to them as well. And then, yeah, that's just like it's quite a blue pink. There's actually in like what the fuck is this called again? Ciao Bella. In Ciao Bella, there's actually like a bit of a peachy feel to it almost. Okay, so this is the rose one, which actually has a larger pearl. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it really well in my mirror. There's like a heavier pearl in it where it's a little bit more glittery, and it's definitely more of a blue toned pink. And then Ciao Bella, it almost looks a little bit more peachy here, which is interesting, but it has a finer pearl in it. But it looks like, it's hard to tell. It looks like the pearl in it is a little bit warmer, and it's a little bit more cool toned and lighter in the rose one. So yeah, I think the berry is going to be better. I think it's going to work nicer with that that olive tone. Glad we swatched. Glad we swatched. Gorgeous, gorgeous blushes though. All right. I'm gonna use my prototype brush. I'm gonna use the one that I used for my bronzer. I'm just gonna like buff it, you know. Oh, Ginny. I'm so happy to help. Thank you so much. I always love hearing when people fall back in love with makeup, because like I've been through that, you know, where you just kind of like aren't feeling inspired, or you're just like, I don't know, in a place where you just don't feel creative, or like you even have the energy to like play around with something that you once loved. So it's always nice to hear when someone sort of like is able to reignite that feeling, you know. I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the bronzer, because again, a lot of this comes off, and that's kind of one of the problems that I've always found with a baked blush, is that like just so much comes off. I don't know. And it is a deeper shade, so I don't want it to be like too dark. So I'm just gonna bounce this gently on my cheekbone. We're gonna have a lot of glow, dude, especially once I go in with the highlighter. It's a pretty color though. Definitely lots of glow. Hell of a lot of glow. What do you guys think? It's definitely a little bit dark. You can kind of see that like line that it creates, you know? It's pretty, but it is a little bit dark. The only downside with that sort of thing, like I tend to prefer cream blushes simply so that I can mix them with a foundation. If there's a tone of a blush that I really want to use, but it's too dark for me, then I can mix it with foundation. But like you can't really do that here. here. I mean, I could mix it a little bit with like a translucent powder, but I'm going in with like the smallest amount and it is pretty pigmented. No, my eyebrows are not microbladed. Okay, night Amber. Thanks for joining us. It's not too bad. Let me I'm just gonna use my sponge to kind of like soften this if possible. I think that helped a little bit. How much time does it take you to get ready for a non-beauty event like a dinner date or night out? Depends, but like it depends. Depends on how much energy I have and like if I want to play, which most of the time I want to play. And you have to keep in mind that like playing with products is my job. And this has become my job because it's something that I love doing. So like I'm not going to be your typical person when it comes to like getting ready. So like I will allot myself at least an hour to do my makeup, almost no matter what I'm doing. Like even if I'm just getting ready to like go to a hair appointment or something, like if I'm putting makeup on, I'm giving myself at least an hour. Like that's just the way that it is. And if I'm getting ready for an event, I'm giving myself like 3 hours because who knows, like maybe game time decision. I'm like, I want to do a gradiated eyeliner and I need so much time, you know? So yeah, I really give myself a lot of time. All right, let's throw down this highlighter. That's gonna bring us to 2016. And it's like definitely too dark for me. Like this is too dark. Like this is darker than my skin tone. But they have a white one that's just like so, it's somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. It's like so blue and pink toned, you know? It's like one of those ones where it's like, oh, pale people only want cool tones. And I swatched it and I was like, I'm not gonna wear this. So we're gonna try this one. And I'm nervous about it. And I have this little new Milani in their little like PR box. They sent a couple brushes, so I want to use their highlighter brush because it's like nice and tiny. It's a little bit dense, but we'll see what happens. So these are like, yeah, I don't know, they look like straight up like pressed foiled eyeshadows. I don't know how this is gonna go. Part of me feels like it would look better applied with a sponge for some reason. Let's see. Let's just fucking see. All right, ready? Are you guys ready? I'm feeling nervous about it. Okay. It doesn't look as dark as I thought it was going to, but it's definitely like a golden color. Damn. And when I turn, it doesn't give too much of that like cast, you know? But it's kind of hard to tell because I already have that blush. It's a little bit too dark. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's definitely glittery though. Like that's glittery. It's glittery. So for instance, like here, like as I get older, I just get more texture and stuff on my skin. It definitely like brings out that texture. So I like this type of formula I've been really avoiding lately, like these days, you know? But like it's not terrible. It's kind of fun. Like I think it would be better for younger skin, to be honest with you, if you have like no pores. And people tell me I have no pores, so like, you know what I mean? Like I do. I do have pores. It's very glittery. It's very glittery. I don't know how it looks to you guys on camera, but it's quite glittery. You know what I mean? Yeah, it definitely makes my skin look more texture, especially like right here. Like if I just kept it to like that, like right there, and that was it. But like I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It looks smooth. It's all right. It's all right. The color's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like way too dark. It's not obscenely dark. But yeah, if you have large pores or if you have texture, if you have acne, especially like on your cheekbones, you're not gonna want, I don't think you're gonna like it. Like, let's just swatch it on my hand. Brother. Holy shit. We are truly trying to bring 2016 back. Like, oh my God, that's like basically a foiled shadow. That's like basically a foiled shadow. That would be really pretty on my eyes, actually. Maybe after we go in with the Lisa Eldridge liquid eyeshadow, I'll put it like in the center. That could look really pretty. Yeah, and it's also just like the size of it. I feel like this is like an eyeshadow. Kind of wild. Anyway, so there it is on the cheeks, which like 2016 Alex would have died, But I wouldn't have used one this dark. I truly would not. I loved like an icy highlight back in the day. I was trying to, I have tried that, trying to set. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed, there's a conversation going on. It is kind of an odd release from Kosas, right? It feels very like out of their, but maybe they're trying to pivot. Maybe they're seeing that like clean girl makeup is like, people were over it. And then like, you know what I mean? Does shaving fine face hairs help with smoother? Yeah, absolutely. It really does. It really does. It's one of those things that like if you have a lot of peach fuzz and you try dermaplaning for like the dermaplaning? Dermaplaning. Shaving your face. If you try that, then like when you do your makeup for the first time, you see how smooth it is, you're not gonna want to stop, And you do run the risk of cutting yourself. I absolutely have before, so you gotta be you gotta be really careful. Yeah. Don't worry, you guys, I got rid of that person immediately. I'm trying to be better at like getting rid of people when they pop in. It's hard to see everything though. Into a sea beauty direction, since that's popular right now. What is sea beauty? Yeah, I personally like dermaplaning my face. I do it once a week, like the night before I film usually. And I definitely notice a difference in the way that my makeup lays. Like it does look so smooth and beautiful. All right, so we're just gonna go in with this. And I love these. They're so blendable and like easy to use. I'm just gonna throw this on my lid and then we're just gonna kind of like blend it out. I just want to see the color. It seems like it'll be, ooh. It seems like it's gonna be the perfect like smoky eye color, like no fuss, like just one swipe smoky eye. I should have gotten a brush ready. This is the Sigma E42. I do shave my forehead. I'm just very, very careful. So this is Mimi from Lisa Eldridge. And I don't have anything on my lids, like I just have clean lids. So I'm using a synthetic brush to blend this out, and we're just gonna smoke it because I just feel like this color is gonna be really flattering. And I already like on my skin tone, it just looks like kind of the perfect tone. Oh my God, and I love these eyeshadows because they just, oh, Chinese Beauty. Oh, okay, thank you. That makes sense. They just like, they blend forever. Like, look at that. Ooh, that color is nice. That is so, I love that. I really love that a lot. That's really, really, really gorgeous for my skin tone, I gotta say. These are my favorite liquid eyeshadows. Like, oh my God. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit. God, they're so lightweight too. I'm gonna pull it out just to create the shape that I want. And just kind of like soften and blend out. I just want like a general like smoky eye. Do you see what I mean? Like how it just blends for days? Like you can just like literally keep it. Oh my God, I just stabbed myself. You can literally just keep it going. Ooh, that's such a beautiful color. Like a one and done kind of eyeshadow where like you don't even need like you don't need an eyeshadow primer or anything. It also just like not only does it sort of blend into like the natural color around my eyes, I feel like it's really complementary to like the color of my iris. And yeah, oh, I'm obsessed. Some of the other color, I'm so glad she launched this because some of the other colors when she first launched her shadows were like they were very, very warm, and they were just like more of like I wanted like more of like an everyday kind of color that would work with my skin tone. I really love that Lisa is like paying so much attention to olive tones. Like overall, all the shades that she's coming out with like in complexion and this is Mimi from Lisa Eldridge, the liquid silk liquid eyeshadow. Like she's really understanding olive tones. I want her to come out with like bronzer, like not like I don't know if she would come out with like a contour product, but like a bronzer contour, like something to give shape to the face. Like I would die for that. Like that is so pretty. And then you can see obviously like I really like I built it up out here. But like just like one little tiny application, like blend it out a little bit is like such a beautiful like everyday smoky eye, you know, like just a little bit of mascara. Or we could like I said, put a little bit of that Kosas shimmer. Like it's just such an easy eye look. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. I want her to come out with more shades of the liquid Lurex, which is like her it's her liquid eyeshadow, but like the shimmery finish. And it's oh god, they're so fucking gorgeous. Like they're my favorite. They're so they're so beautiful. I want more shades of that. I have a little patch that's not I got a patch that's not blending, you guys. I'm picking up the teeniest amount. I'm just gonna pat it in that spot where it's not holding. Beautiful. Isn't it? Like, did she make this color for me? Sometimes I swear to God, whenever we're like always aligned. Like when I turned, when I dyed my hair red, she came out with what was it? The green like fuck, what was it? Was it green? I can't remember. I can't remember what color she came out with. She came out with some product, and I was like, this is literally like made for my red hair right now. Like this is so crazy. I just feel like she and I are just aligned. Me and Lisa, we just really are. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lower lash line. The brush I just used was Sigma. Well, wait, which one? I used the Sigma E42 to do the blending. This little guy. And then I used the Sigma E25 Max just to like do a little bit of cleanup on the outer edge for a second. And now I'm using the Rephr 02 for my lower lash line. What an instant, gorgeous, smoky color, truly. And it's funny because like it looks, see, this is how you know that I'm a green person. It looks so green. Like when I was looking at it compared to like her other eyeshadows, I was like, this shit is green. Like that is so green. But when I put it on my skin, it just looks like the perfect, like kind of khaki tone. Like it's like a beautiful contour color, you know? That's how you know I'm a green person. Oh! My cat fuzzes are getting everywhere. Fuck. Okay. Clean brush. and just scoop it up. I think we'll be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. Everything is fine. It's in the shade Mimi. And the blending is so ridiculously easy. Like everything she makes blends so freaking easy. It's crazy. It's like she knew that like people struggle with blending, so she was like, let's just make everything like the most easy thing to blend in the entire world. And it's like almost impossible to overwork. Like you can just keep blending it. It's so insane. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Obsessed. Let's throw down Kosas on it and see how that goes. I'm just gonna use my finger. You know, people say that about the lower lash line. They're like, oh, I can't wear anything on my lower lash. Hold on. This side's a little bit heavier than this one. They say, I can't wear anything on my lower lash line. But like, yeah, it's gonna look crazy until you like finish it with like it's one of those things where it's like halfway through. It's surgery. It's you know, you have to trust the process and just wait until everything is finished. Like once you have your lashes on and everything. Oh, that's when the magic happens. But like I'm so pro like a smoky lower lash line. Like I kind of stopped doing it for a while. And now I'm back to it. I'm back to it. Cuz it just like it makes the eyes look huge and like defined and it's just like very striking. You know? Does she have a color you think would work on a pale warm person? In this eyeshadow? Yeah, absolutely. I can't remember the name of it. Excuse me. What the fuck? What is it called? She did have one in particular that's like nice and pale. This shade, the khaki shade, is Mimi, in the shade Mimi. I don't remember what it is. You'd have to just look on her website. Sometimes things are like sold out as well, so like things come and go. But she definitely has one, and I used to use it. I just don't remember the name of it. Page, yeah, I think that is it. I think you're right. Okay. Highlighter on the eyes. I think these eyeshadows would work on any eye color. Like, I think they're like any eye color can wear any color. You know what I mean? Look at this, you guys. This is an eyeshadow. Kosas. Did you guys? Maybe they came out. Maybe they like accidentally made an eyeshadow, and they were like, "Well, it's too intense." I don't know. I honestly, you know what? I don't know. But look at that's layering so nicely. I think I need to contact Kosas and be like, hey, I think you need to change your branding. You guys actually came out with some really beautiful eyeshadows. Yeah, versatile. Yeah, exactly. I do love a versatile product. Those colors work nicely together though, at least. I think I removed a little bit of my eyeshadow. Maybe I should have gone in with a primer. That's very pretty though. Very pretty. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's put a little bit on the lower lash line. Like right in the center, like we were talking about earlier. Not really a halo eye because I covered like a lot on the top, but I've always been a fan of that, like throwing down a shimmer like right in the center of the lower lash line, just to like really define the eyes. It's very pretty. Just sort of like lightens things up, and like obviously like this is a really smoky, so like this looks just like a little bit more heavy. But once you add that sort of like reflect, a little bit of dimension, kind of opens the eyes back up. It would look pretty on the inner corner. Let's do that too. Shit. Thank you. Yeah, what a beautiful eyeshadow, Kosas. Thank you. I have not. I hope I'm saying this properly. Someone else mentioned this. Eggyo sal. I have not tried that yet. I have to look into it. I haven't like seen images of it, or maybe I actually, you know, maybe I have. I just didn't know what it was called. But it works like, here's the thing. I have like the opposite of like an Asian face. So like my under eye bags are already very defined. So like people with Asian features typically have everything is smooth. Like their like nose bridge and and under eyes and everything is very, very smooth. So like they have kind of the perfect canvas to be able to like define certain areas. Um, I'm not gonna be able to say it right, but when I tried the like Korean style of makeup, it was like enhancing everything that like I already had. So it kind of like, it looked pretty. Like I thought it was really cute, but like it just didn't do the same thing for my features the way that, you know, it did for Korean people's features. Um, so that's like something that you always need to keep in mind, is that like if you are looking at a makeup look and you're like, oh my God, that looks amazing on that person. If you don't have those features, it's not going to look the same on you, you know? But like I'm down to do it if people are like curious what it would look like on, you know, a west, like a super fucking Western face. I'm like Eastern European and British. I'm like, what is my background? Yeah, that's really pretty. Those colors are nice together. I like that. I do really like that olive. That is so gorgeous. Like it really sort of just like complements the natural contours of my skin. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I gotta look into it more so that I actually get the technique right. My worry is that it's just going to make me look puffy. You know, it's just going to make my under eyes look really puffy, which isn't necessarily what I'm going for. But I also haven't seen what the technique is, so maybe not. I don't know. Should we do liner? I saw somebody ask if I'm going to put liner on. I kind of feel like I do want it. Let's do it. Let's just do like a soft one. Oh, you know what? I actually have new eyeliners. Oh, hold on. Where are these from? Urban Decay. You guys, look at it. It's fucking olive green. What? Dirty Martini. That's fun. Let's do this. Okay, so this is a new liquid stick, 24/7 liquid stick from Urban Decay. And you know what I actually really appreciate about these? I opened it the other day. A lot of the time when like an eyeliner includes a brush, it's kind of bullshit, you know? This is actually kind of nice. Like it's really fluffy. It's different from what you usually see, you know? And it's like a legit brush. You see that? It's angled and it gets actually thinner and it's nice and fluffy. So like in terms of smoking things out, I saw that and it actually like moves, like it's not so stiff. So yeah, very shout out to Urban Decay for that. And then they're all shimmery. Okay. And look at this. Look. It's like it's angled and it gets like thinner. Not that that's like, you know, fucking like a breakthrough or anything like that, but I haven't used these yet. And they're supposed to be 24/7 liquid stick. Like I'm just intrigued by that. But it's very pretty and it's definitely going to complement this. And I did not plan, by the way, my green earrings and all this green. I didn't plan it, but it's really working out that way. I really hope that this is good. Ooh. Okay, instant. Very creamy. Very creamy. Very, very creamy. I like that description. A liquid stick is a very good description of this. It's incredibly soft, very creamy, very pigmented. I'm gonna fuck up this side. That's not too bad. They're not like so even. But that's a pretty color. Looks nice. We're going for shimmer today. Ooh, I got thick real fast. Okay, I wasn't expecting to, there's a learning curve with like figuring out where the actual eyeliner is. Wasn't planning on making it that thick, but I guess since it's a color, we might as well so we can actually see it. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna pull it all the way to my inner corner, but like taper it in. That's pretty. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Let's fill it in and see. It's definitely like, yeah, it's very creamy. It says that it's supposed to be 24/7. So I'm assuming that it's got a good, it should have a good set down, but let's see. So far it seems like relatively easy to use. I do appreciate a long wear product that like starts off creamy because like I need to be able to work with it, you know? I'm starting to feel a little bit of tack. I just want to fix this little. That's pretty. You guys, is that a beautiful wing? Like, I'm sorry, stop. Are we kidding? Are we kidding right now? That's beautiful. Love the shimmer. Very complimentary. All right, let's see. The only problem with these kinds of products is a lot of the time, if they're just sitting for a long time, they might look gorgeous when you first use them, and then when they sit for a while unused, they dry up. So we'll have to see how that goes. This eye is a little more hooded than the other one on the outer corner. Oh god, I took that up way too high, I think. Yeah, I really love how creamy it is. Makes it so easy to use. And I'm not usually a fan of these, the ones that like that have this shape. I'm not usually a fan of it, but it actually seems to be like holding its shape relatively well, which is nice. Oh god, brought it in a little too far. Now I have to extend this inner corner. Yeah, the ColourPop eyeliners are hit or miss for me. Sometimes like some shades will dry out. Others will last forever, you know? I fucked up this inner corner. Whatever, we'll come back to it. Look how nice that is. And then I like that you can kind of like turn it to really like throw a bunch down. It's also not crumbling, which is another thing that is really frustrating when you use like a long wear eyeliner. Like if you put it down initially and it's kind of creamy, once it starts to set, a lot of the time, if you're layering on top of it, it'll start to crumble and you'll feel little parts falling off. But that doesn't appear to be happening either, which is nice. Okay, I made this side way too long, so hold on while we even things out. Watch me fuck the whole thing up, because that's what happens when you try to even things out. Okay. Hold on, I got you real close for this. I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of crumbling. Okay, this one's just like a little too high and this one's like a little more straight, but it's fine. Like it's totally fine. I'm gonna give up because if I continue, they're just gonna keep getting longer. So like you gotta stop at some point, you know? I actually really like it. I got a little bit of crumbling over here for a second, but I kind of dusted it away and then I was able to go on top. And seems fine. Seems to be good. Yeah, that's a really pretty color. I like it a lot. Nice. I'm glad we tried that. I almost forgot about it. You know what? Another thing that you can do with this brush is like if you take it out a little bit too far, You can just use the brush to kind of like pull it back in. So it's nice to have that for a multitude of reasons. It doesn't, unlike, like I don't know if you guys have used nude sticks, but like the nude sticks, you can remove the brush for cleaning. You can't take this out, so you have to just wash it in the thingy, which is not the biggest deal, but I just thought I'd let you know that. I'm gonna put some mascara on, curl my lashes, put some mascara on, and then we do have some new lip products. So I'll let you guys choose the lip. Doesn't that look pretty? I like it. I think it's nice. It brings everything together. I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit oily in my T-zone a little bit. All right. Oh yeah, I need to finish my brows too. Jesus. All right, let's just let's go. Let's go through this shit. Gosh, these no, I don't. Sorry, I don't remember the cost of the eyeliners off the top of my head right now. I don't think I have the little paper that it came with in here. Do you guys want to use a Bare Minerals mascara or a tubing Urban Decay mascara? I wanted to try new mascaras today. Would you tightline a green with a green winged eyeliner? Tightline, like bring it on the lower lash line with that same liner. You want to see it in the waterline? Tubing, Urban Decay. Okay. You guys, it feels like you don't care about Bare Minerals. Okay, we have two colors, thankfully, because I have been wearing brown on my I've been wearing brown on my lower lash line recently, which is really nice. So this is the Tube Job Lash Augmenting Tubing Mascara. So we'll use black on the top and then brown on the lower lash line, which will be nice. On the top, do I tightline on the top? I'm not gonna today because I don't really want to, but I sometimes I do. Okay, let's see how this goes. I have a complicated relationship with tubing mascaras. I do feel like I want them to work, but then a lot of the time they just don't. The packaging of this does feel very cheap, I have to say. I don't love it. It's very like, oh God, it looks like a wet formula. It looks wet. It's a nice comb though. I do like a comb. But I have a feeling this is going to straighten my lashes out real fast. But we'll see. Definitely combs them real nicely though. Like very, very inky and like individual, you know? I'm trying not to apply like too heavy an application first because whenever I do that, it just like immediately drags my eyes down or my lashes. So let's just see how this sets, like, and then maybe we can try going in with another coat. It's very black. I always want tubing mascara to like be the thing, you know, because it is like much more gentle than a waterproof mascara. But I just, yeah, I haven't found one that, I mean, I like the Half Magic one. That's the one that is actually quite nice. But even that will, it's not like a waterproof mascara. It's not like holding my lashes up like crazy, you know? The olive pencil's name, good question. That was the shade Dirty Martini. Aptly named. Speaking of martinis, when I went to Italy in May, I fell in love with olives. I'd never had like a really delicious olive till I went to Italy. And then I went on this like path of finding, I was gonna say warpath, of like trying to find the best olives. And I did. I succeeded in finding the best olives. Um, but then, yeah, and then one of our friends got into making cocktails, and I was talking to him. I was like, I want to get into like a dirty martini because like I'm obsessed with olives. So like olive juice and vodka, like that sounds so fucking chic in the little like glass, you know? The thing is, I don't really drink. So like I don't drink. Like if I go out with friends, maximum I'm having 2 drinks. Absolute maximum I'm having 3. You know what I mean? Like maybe 3 at a wedding. Okay? That's the type of person I am. Like I'm just not, and I would prefer them to be extremely weak, you know? And my typical drink is what the fuck happened here? How did this happen, you guys? What the fuck? My typical drink is a vodka soda with extra lime. Okay? Nice, clean, simple. I like the citrus. I'm so tangled. I don't know how to get out of here. But yeah, I just started feeling like, oh, olives, you know? Like olives. We'll just like, oh, I fuck with olives now. I want to be like a martini drinker. And on New Year's Eve, we went to a friend's house, and our other friend brought like cocktail stuff and made martinis. And holy fuck, they're strong. Like, goddamn, they're strong. Oh my God. Like, and I was like, I don't think I could be this person. Like, I think that I, at the very most, could drink like this much olive juice with like a splash, like the tiniest splash. Like, I would have to have the dirtiest martini that's ever been invented. Um, so yeah, that was my experience with trying to become a chic drinker. Didn't go well. Should I get the Shu Uemura lash curler? Because I feel like I used it forever ago, and I feel like people always talk about it as being the best for like really straight lashes. And I've been using my Refer one for so long, and the thing about it is that like their original design is so much, it's flatter, like it's wider, and so you can really get in there, you know? Like I don't like the ones that are like tight. Yeah, I don't love vodka. It's just like more neutral. You know what I mean? Yeah, vodka soda is the best because like you get two pieces of lime, and then you're just basically drinking lime, and you can like barely taste the vodka. Okay, this doesn't look too bad, but like it's definitely very fine. Like look, if I look up, really skinny, right? Like it's not like a volumizing mascara. Not that I don't think most tubing mascaras are volumizing. I'm gonna try applying another layer. And like Ginny just fucking said, the problem with layering tubing mascaras is that a lot of the time it just pulls off the bottom layer. So I just want to see. I'm going to go in really, really gentle, and I just want to see what happens. And maybe we fuck it all up, but maybe we don't. But maybe we do. It definitely feels pretty set. And yeah, I'm really trying not to like layer too much, because you can just like pull it off. That definitely like added a little bit of length, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It seems fine. It might be better for my lower lashes, you know? I love that you live on the edge. Well, you gotta try shit. You know what I mean? You just gotta try stuff that even if you think it's like, assume that it's not gonna work, you gotta try it to know for sure. That's how you like, that is how I learn all, like the tips that I share with you guys. That's how I figure them out. Is that like one day after a period of like 3 weeks, and by 3 weeks, what I mean is like 3 years of like not leaving my house, I get invited to an event, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to an event, I should do my makeup. And then while I'm sitting there and doing my makeup for the event, I'm like trying all these new things and all these different techniques, and I end up leaving the house looking like a hot mess, but I learned a lot of shit, you know? Yeah, it's definitely not my vibe, but like, it's not, if I look straight into the camera, it's not bad, you know? Like, it's not bad. But it's just, I don't think that this is gonna be like, it's not like it was a life-changing mascara. I'm gonna go in with the brown one on my lower lash line. I do like a tubing mascara for the lower lash line, especially if, because most of the time, like I don't need to worry about like my lashes sticking up. And also, typically. You're not getting transfer with it. So I almost always use 2 separate mascaras. One, like a different one on my lower lash line. The rougher one? The lash curler that I use is the rougher lash curler, the original design. They have 2 of them. And then somebody mentioned the Shu Uemura lash curler, which I'm interested in picking up. I don't think I've ever used it. I think the one that I used, the Shiseido one for a little while. I do think I like this for the lower lash line. This brown is very subtle though. Like you can like barely see it. And I'm not gonna wait for this to set. I'm gonna see for this. Can I just like continue to build it up a little bit while it's still wet? How does that work? I know when I do that on my upper lashes that like that continuous layering while it's still wet, it just instantly drops my lashes. Like it just removes the curl completely. Thank you. I'm proud of you too. I hope you also have a good day. This is a pretty tone of brown though. Yeah, I like it for my lower lash line actually. I part my hair in a zigzag, not intentionally. I was just trying to get it out of my face. I brought my comb or my brush to fix it. Sometimes I part it in a zigzag though. When my hair was a little bit longer, I did. I need to like put some pomade in it. Yeah, this cut is just not right. Like the way that it's laying is just like not right. You know? It's just not right. It's just not right. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. And then I'll come back. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. I just totally fucked it up. I tried to fix it. It's so dry right now. We'll just do this for now. Okay? Don't judge me. Let me finish off my brows and then we'll do lips. I know. I'm so glad that colorful mascara is back because we're getting like so many more like formulas, different formulas in beautiful colors, which is really fun. Ginny, so I do that but with waterproof mascara on the bottom. So I like have my lashes like set up with waterproof mascara and then I'll go in with like a thickening mascara on top of that to add more volume. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I haven't decided what lip color we're gonna do. I gotta take a look at like what we have. And then we'll work with it and see what's going on, you know? No, it's like it's like 2:45 here right now. Pacific Standard Time. I don't think I'm gonna put falsies on today. I don't really feel like it, unless like someone feels strongly about it, if they like really want to see falsies on me, but I just don't really feel like going through all that right now. Okay, I'm gonna let that set, and then I'll go in with a brow pen to finish it off, but let's take a look at, hi Bangladesh, thank you so much. Is it cold? Not really, it's been, it got a little bit chilly. It was like 80 for a second, and then it started to get a little bit cooler again. But it's like 65. I think the temperature's been pretty consistently like 65 recently. Ugh. All right, let's see. This is my bucket of new makeup. So I have these Patrick Ta creme brulee smoothing lip balms. Okay, we got that. We have L'Oreal Hyaluron Tint Lip Stain Serums. Okay. We have some nice like berry colors, which isn't what I would go for, to be completely honest with you, even though I applied more of a berry blush. What else do we have? We have this lip liner that I got from Bare Minerals yesterday in Cherished Rose, which could be nice. More of the L'Oreal tints. I've got a, it's just, oh my god, more Patrick Ta Situations gloss. Oh, I have a lipstick here. What is this? This is, oh, it's red. That's not gonna work. L'Oreal, yeah, that's not gonna work. Not today. Not today. You wanna see the L'Oreal stains? Stains are fun, dude. We have a pink one. We do have another, a new Lisa Eldridge lipstick. Oh, no, wait, sorry, this is a gloss. I think this is from the holidays. This is Pink, Peek-a-Boo Pink, which is probably not gonna work. But probably not. Gorge, though. Stunning. Like, are you kidding me? Stop. Cut it out. Cut it out. Gorgeous. It has like fuchsia, and it's like a pearl that's like fuchsia and red, and then there's like a bright lime green pearl in there. Like, are you kidding me? So gorgeous. I think that's it. I thought I had more, but I think that's it. Oh, also speaking of tubing mascaras, the Urban Decay, they also came out with like a bleached platinum one. How cool is that? Look, that's really fun. That's like something you could use in your eyebrows, which is cool. So that's another one. Little dangle. Creepy. Okay. So what are we thinking? So we want to see the L'Oreal tints. They're like a, I'm assuming like a, yeah, it's a lip stain serum. So let me take off the lip balm that I have right now. Did I miss anything? Like, did I miss any steps? Oh, we were gonna put the highlighter in my inner corner. I totally forgot. I gotta exfoliate my lips, man. Okay. Worth It Medium 635. It looks really dark though, but I think the tone is right. The other ones just look a little too pink or saturated. So I think I'm gonna use this. So this is, what did I just say? The fuck is it called? 635 Worth It Medium. Okay. Interesting, interesting. They said tingling, may cause tingling. I like the applicator, very precise. It's a pretty color. I don't feel any tingling yet. Super smooth. Very yeah, very it does feel serum-y. Like, it does feel like a serum. Very hydrating. It feels smoother than the Milani ones. It's a stain. It's a serum stain, new serum stain from L'Oreal. I'm gonna let this sit for like 5 minutes while we finish the brows. I usually like with my Milani ones, I give them 5 minutes, so I just want to see what this does in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia micro stroke brow pen in dark brown. I always open this end first, and I don't need it. I don't need that spoolie. So I'm just gonna like add to the sparse area of my tail since it gets lighter. And I'm also gonna extend to sort of like meet up with that eyeliner. I think I'm gonna end up using like a more nude lip liner with this because in my opinion this color is like too red, but you don't know what a stain really is doing until you take it off, you know? That's pretty good. We have any patches? Little patch right here. Yeah, I think that's good. Got a few more minutes before we take it off. The mascara has a similar feel when I touch it to the Lisa Eldridge mascara, to be honest with you. See if I can push it up a little bit. Sometimes once I have a tubing mascara on, I can kind of like lift it once it's dry. Because like tubing mascaras are nice because they're very flexible. So sometimes I'll just like sit like this for a second and like try to give them a lift. When I do that, that looks nice, right? I just don't know if they're gonna like stay up. Oh my god, you guys, stop. Eyebrows are like one of my favorite things in the entire world. Like it just like totally changes your look, you know? Helicopters. Okay, I'm gonna take it off now. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm just like worried that it's gonna get too dark. Ooh. Interesting. Definitely created like a bit of a wine kind of color. It is definitely sticking to like the dry inner part of my lip. It's been like 2 minutes. Okay, my impatience. Well, after 2 minutes, that's actually a really beautiful color. Like that's a beautiful shade on the lips. You do want to make sure that before you use a lip stain, that like the night before you've exfoliated your lips and hydrated them before applying so that you don't get this thing happening. But honestly, I don't really mind it. I kind of don't mind it. Let's go in with a, yeah, that's really pretty. And it actually really complements that blush. Is it more red in real life? No. It looks like kind of like a slightly mauvey rose color, you know? I think it's very, very pretty. I think like this on its own, I don't like love it. Like I wouldn't just wear it on its own, but like with a lip liner, like a slightly more cool toned lip liner, I think it'll look really nice. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Shenanigans ensue. I couldn't read your name. I feel the same way. Like I don't know, sometimes dry lips are like really sexy. Is that weird? I don't know why. Happy birthday, Talia. Happy birthday. Yeah, you're not wrong. If you have to prep your lips for 8 hours before a lip stain. Sure. Valid. Listen. Valid. Totally valid. All right. What the fuck lip liner do I want to use? I actually bought a Vive lip liner recently. That's really gorgeous. It's this really beautiful, like cool toned, like it's a little bit more like on the purpley side. And I don't know where the fuck I put it. Like I don't know where I put it. It might be in a bag somewhere. Like it might be in one of my purses. But sometimes I put a lip liner in like my eyeliners. But I don't think it's in here. And I'm if it's in this, I'm not seeing it. I have one from Soshi that could be nice. I don't have any new, well, besides the Bare Minerals one. Actually, let's see. I just think that this would be too. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. I was worried it was like a little too saturated, but it's actually quite cool toned. That could be nice, actually. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Glad you're here. Sephora has lip liner stains. Are they like the NYX ones? That sounds really fun. Unless cacao, yeah, that's true. Do we feel like that's just too? I feel like there's too much red in it. You know what I mean? But that is like that's a pretty color. I wish I where's Endless Cacao? No, that's Stone. Do I have that up in here? I must somewhere. Another Stone. Why do I have 2 Stone lip liners going? Oh, here. Is this it? This is the Vive. Wait, I wonder how this compares. Yeah. Is this it? I don't think this is it. This is Vive Aphrodite. Really gorgeous. I'm gonna I'm just gonna use this. Fuck it. I'm gonna use this. I don't know if it's the one that I just bought recently, but we're gonna use it anyway because otherwise I'm just gonna be looking forever. It does look like it though. I can't keep track. I can't keep track. Where's my sharpener? Okay. More brown. It's not super brown. It's like a little bit more of a nude, but it's like a slightly more cool toned nude. There's a little bit of purple in it, and I kind of am feeling that because I feel like based on the fact that we have this sort of like mauve berry color on the cheeks, and we have like a lot of olive tones going on the eyes. If I start introducing brown, it's going to end up looking a little too warm. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, where? Another one? Oh, got it. Hold on. I have a mod, but she's not in today. So, and I just like it. I need to see people in live streams more regularly before I can get rid of people. I mean, make them mods. You know what I mean? Because like if people just like volunteer, they could be the ops. You know what I'm saying? I have not tried Ravi Beauty, but like a bunch of people earlier today were telling me about Ravi, so I'm gonna have to buy the whole line because I do like Ellie Glens a lot. Too much serum on still. How do you shape your eyebrows without over plucking them? Like 2 rectangles, but I don't know how to arch them at the end without over plucking them and ruining them. The best thing to do is to ignore the shape, go in with a pencil, create the shape you want, and then just see where the hairs are outside of that shape. Does that make sense? And then that gives you the option to be able to like pluck the ones that are kind of like in the way that aren't like helping to create the shape without over plucking. You don't even need to use a brow pencil. You could use like a black eyeliner to just like literally one day before you take a shower, like go and just like create the shape and then be like, oh, these are like outside. That's what I do. Like I don't pluck my brows before I do my brows. So like if I do my brows and I see like, oh, I have some things down here, I'll get rid of those because like I don't need those. You know? Yeah, this is a really nice contour color for this. One second, I can't talk while I do this. Yeah, this combo is gorgeous. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. Beautiful. The color combo, it's not blurred, but it's giving Nina. It's giving Nina. This lip liner is a little waxy though. It's a little waxy. I want to see if I can kind of blend. But the color combo is like perfect. That's the only thing with like a super long wear lip liner. I don't like that they get like so waxy. Like I want it to be creamy, you know? Sorry. I'm almost out of tea. We gotta wrap this shit up. Coughing too much. Did I do my little lip line? I think I did. I don't remember. Yeah, I did. You guys, ooh! Gorgeous. Really beautiful. Like that's a sexy lip. It is. It truly is. And I'm kind of obsessed. Who said it earlier? Shenanigans? Was it you? I'm kind of obsessed with the like this area where it's like a little too red, you know? Like that's kind of what like really amplifies the stain aspect of it, where it looks like you just like have been drinking red wine all day. That's really pretty. I'm obsessed with that combo. Yeah, I'm loving that lip liner. The color is gorgeous. I just wish it wasn't like so waxy. It makes just makes blending a little bit harder. I prefer like a wooden pencil. I like a creamy matte sort of formula for a lip liner. Really beautiful. You guys want to do something fucking crazy and put a little bit of that Lisa Eldridge gloss in the center? Should we? Well, guess what? We're gonna fucking do it. Where did I put it? Is it around here? Or did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So this is the shade. I don't know if this is still available because I'm pretty sure this launched with her holiday stuff. Peekaboo Pink. You know? But like, I just kind of like, so when I do this, like when I do these lip looks, I usually don't gloss the whole lip. I will just do gloss in like the inner rim, basically, where, shut up, Estrella Edwards, you are flirting with me, cut it out. I basically just do it like, right, bro, holy shit. Okay, this gloss is a fucking moment. Look at that. Holy shit, dude. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I can't believe I haven't swatched this. Okay, this is a little bit more of a moment. I was expecting it to be more sheer. So usually with like a lip balm or a gloss or something, I'll just put it in like the inner rim of my lips to like hydrate that area and kind of pat it out so that I'm not interfering with the lip line. Ooh. Wow. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Yeah, and it also the pearl in it like really helped to kind of like hide the dry lip line on the inside. Isn't it pretty? You guys, I actually can't finish this video without fixing my hair. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly. Also, I have to pee again. I mean, come on. And then I'll come back and we can wrap it up. All right. So if anybody wants like a quick pee break or they need to go like pet their cat or something. Oh yeah, I was gonna do my inner corner. So we'll do my inner corner highlight too. I'll be right back. Ow. Okay, I forgot my brush. But I put a little texture spray in my hair, and I honestly don't think that it's really like working. It's not really working. And my hair seems to want to go in this direction, which isn't usually how I style it. Like I don't like it going that way. Yeah, I need to figure out. Okay, here's the problem with my hair. It's very uneven. My head's uneven. Everybody's head's uneven. And my hair grows out this way and it grows down over here. So like making it more even is really, really hard. And I try to make my head look more even, but like, yeah, this cut right now, it's just not it. It's not it. And do you see how like this is so much longer than that? Like it's so much heavier over here. Like I'm just struggling. I'm really struggling. I need to fix it. So yeah, that was failed. Fixing my hair was really failed. I kind of want to just get it out of my face. And it's also a little dry because I put product in it from yesterday. But like doing this doesn't even really work for me anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like slicking it and making it look more slicked kind of just makes me look old, in my opinion. Bye. Thanks for being here. Hi, Ireland. Okay. Inner corner. Sorry, I was just going back and reading what you guys were talking about. I used to be able to like swoop it over, but this side is too short now to be able to like do that. You know, for like a more polished pixie. It looks so bad. I'm like so annoyed by my hair. I also feel like I'm having just like an objectively bad hair day today of all days. So there's that. I brought like a shine spray to put in it to give it like a little moisture. Today's a hair wash day, so I was gonna do my like the après leave-in like bond repair treatment. I just gotta stop fucking with it and just let it be. I just need to put a little bit of hydration in it. This is a shine mist from Dry Bar, which is so random. Sparkling soda shine mist. It's actually quite nice. It's not too heavy because I do have very fine hair, but like when my hair is just like, you know, on day 2 of styling and it's maybe just like a little dry or I have like a little too much texture like products in it and I need to bring a little shine back, it does it pretty well. Brings a little bit of the health back. You know, did a pretty good job. Anyway, whatever. I'm not so happy with it. I do think that this look would look best if I did apply falsies. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not gonna. But let's put a little bit of this in my inner corner. Do I want it like right here? I guess I do. Underneath that like extended eyeliner, and then I'll just kind of like bring it, you know, like that. Just like a little contrast. That's pretty. Yeah, you guys, I think Kosas just came out with eyeshadows. Truly. I could do one of those like underlash, you know? Like the pre-stick underlash ones from Velour. If I have any of those, maybe I'll just pop those on real quick so we can see how it looks with like a fuller lash. Because I just think that the eyeliner itself, I think it would just look a little bit better with falsie. That's pretty. That really opened up the eyes. Is that it? Did we do everything? I think we did. Okay, you guys are just like having a good convo and no one's even listening to me anymore. You don't need me. Just having a fucking chill sesh. Let's see. Maybe I have are those some? Hold on. No. Oh, Jesus, sorry. These maybe? Oh, okay. Oh, actually, Are these underlash extensions? Yeah, but I don't want to, do I want to waste them? Yeah, fuck it, I'll waste them, who cares? I'm going to use the velour. This was a collab with the makeup artist, I can't remember her first name, but C. Gonzalez Beauty on Instagram, if you know her. She does Sabrina Carpenter's makeup. So I'm gonna use these. They're the pre-stick underlash ones, and they're just like so easy. And hi Italy. They're so easy, and she has such pretty styles. Like I love them. I think it's 3 different styles, or like basically 3 different styles. Like these two are similar, but this one has a longer middle, you know? And then these are like a little bit more flared and fluffy. So I'll just pop a couple of those on the outer part of my eye, and then we'll call it a day so that I can have some soup. So I'm going to use 6B. I don't know if these are still available. I never know, because like I never know, like I don't know, especially with collabs. I feel like they do it and then it's here for a second and then it's gone. So I'm using the longest one. You just want to pop it down and then press it into your lashes so that it adheres to them. But these are so easy to use. I'll let you know what's on my lips. 1 second. 1 second. Ooh. Yeah, they're so good. They just like, you don't want to take them to the like the very outer corner of your lashes because they can like bring your eyes down depending on your eye shape. So I bring them in just a little bit so that they're not like all the way out here. Because when you do that, that's when you can tell when someone has like, what are they called? Lash extensions. And they start dragging the eyes down. So now I'm going to use, I'll use the fluffy ones. These are 6C, the more fluffy ones, which I apparently haven't used any of these yet. Oh shit, it's got this thing. Oh no! Oh, I ruined that. Fuck. It had like the protective strip on it and I just pulled a bunch of, well, I guess I can just use these two. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the middle, like a little bit further in, so like not right next to that other one. Why is that so, okay, there we go. No, I usually use like 2. I don't really need more than that, I don't feel. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that just added, yes, that did exactly what I wanted it to do. Do you see that? Just like a little bit of lift at the outer corner. Just kind of opens up the eyes a little bit more and it like polishes it. It finishes the eye, you know? Let's wrap it the fuck up, bro. Okay, so on my lips, first I went in with this tint from L'Oreal, which is in the shade 635 Worth It Medium. I left it on for apparently only 2 minutes and then patted it off. It is the Lip Stain Serum, okay? For those of you who were not here for that, it did cling a bit to the dry inner rim of my lips, okay? Then I went in with the Vive liner that I can't find now again. Aurora, right? Was that the name? Oh, here it is. Aphrodite, in the shade Aphrodite to line my lips. And then we went in with this incredible lip gloss from Lisa Eldridge, which may not be available anymore because it was part of her holiday collection, Peekaboo Pink, which is unbelievable. And I only put it in like the very inner part of my lips. And then on my eyes, again, for those of you who are not or weren't here, I use the new Lisa Eldridge liquid lipstick, liquid silk liquid eyeshadow in the shade Mimi, which is that like matte khaki contour shade. I went on top of it with the Kosas highlighter in the shade Haloed Shiny Objects. I don't know if it's I think it's the Shiny Objects highlighter in the shade Haloed, which I also used on my cheeks. So that's the shimmer on the lid. Okay. And then I went in with the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid stick eyeliner, which is what this wing is. Okay. That's the look. That's the look. What, Sarah? You talking about my brother? I can't believe your brother is that one Skyrim YouTuber I used to watch, both of you. When I found out you were related, my mind was blown. Graynolf is his YouTube name, yeah. He's been doing some live streams and he like uploads other random stuff, but he took like he basically like quit YouTube for a while. Because he was kind of over it. When he was doing those Skyrim videos, that was back when we were living in that Canoga Park apartment. And we didn't know we were new to LA, we didn't know anyone, we had no friends, and we were just working. Like we were just creating stuff and like building our audiences basically. And he burned the fuck out. He burned the fuck out. So he took a lot of time off and now he's just kind of like creating when he wants to. So, but yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Wait. Oh yeah. I'll link my nails as soon as this uploads. Anything else? Anything else? Like any closing remarks? Alex, what's your absolute favorite color to put on your eyes? Which one do you like for a dramatic look? For a dramatic look, red. Like a blood red is my favorite. Obviously because I have green eyes, so like it makes them pop like fucking crazy. But my favorite color to put on my eyes doesn't make any sense because it doesn't really like go with my coloring at all. But turquoise, like a turquoise, aqua type color, like somewhere around there. Like honestly, more aqua. Like I kind of like more blue. It's my favorite pop of color. I don't know why. It just is. Like it's my favorite pop of color. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not wearing any fragrance today. No, I don't usually wear perfume when I'm not going anywhere. Like I gotta, like after this, I'm gonna have some soup and I'm gonna do the dishes. So, do I ever wear wigs? I have some cheap ass wigs that I've gotten for like Halloween looks, but not really. I don't have any good wigs, that's for sure. Thanks. I'm glad you were here. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I have been doing live streams Thursdays at noon PST. So if you guys want to hang, it'll most likely be then. And maybe it'll be a little bit earlier. It like depends on the day. Basically, like there might be a day where I have to do 11. There might be a day where I can't do it until 3, and maybe it's a shorter day or whatever. The exact color of the eyeliner, thank you, I didn't say. It's Dirty Martini. So yeah, and then there might be days where I just don't show up. It's possible. It's incredibly possible. And I'll try, especially if this becomes like a more regular thing where like a lot of people are popping in, I'll try to let you guys know if I'm like sick or something, or like something comes up and I just can't do it on Thursday. And then there might also just be like random pop-ins here and there to just chill. So if you like tuning into a live stream, I might be around here and there. So you might want to like turn on notifications or whatever the fuck you need to do to let you know that I'm doing that. I don't really know. But otherwise, I have a new video going up tomorrow, hopefully. If not, then it'll probably go up Saturday. Wait, what the fuck is today? Thursday. If it doesn't go up tomorrow, it'll be up Saturday. Yeah, and also to come, I am gonna film a Zara Larsson makeup tutorial. And then I also wanted to do a tutorial specifically on 2016 makeup, just because I was feeling so inspired by like my post and everyone else's posts, because it was a magical time. It really was. In makeup, it was just a magical time. So yeah, anyway, love you. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Hope. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Corey. I don't know if you're still here, Corey. Corey's always here. Shout out to Corey. Some people just have like strange usernames that I can't necessarily like pronounce. But thank you everybody who popped in. This was really fun. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Have a lovely night as well. Okay, bye.